Greetings and salutations, humans. This is a new other installment of the Impromptu podcast. I'm your host, Saito, and I'm joined by many reoccurring guests from the past. We've got Bram Combo, Dippykun, RaionBomber, MrJaybizl, and NickMayCry.
Yo.
How are you all doing today on this fine evening?
It's more like midnight, undernight, embers, midnight, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my goodness.
You're in midnight, undernight.
When you... Kevin, stop myself.
You should go to bed.
You used to go die, Andy. You used to go fuck your wife.
Yeah, it is past midnight. Anyways, I'm doing pretty well. Life's doing good. How about you, man? What's up?
I'm doing so-so. In terms of like stuff, I'm doing alright. In terms of my health, I feel like absolute garbage. I was actually a struggle.
I'll join you on that train.
It was actually
feel like ass too.
It was a struggle for me to like get out of bed to even do this. Like I was in bed almost all day today. Didn't even get to go to work. That's how bad it was.
Hey man, that's what it was for me last week.
Shit.
It's that time of year.
Woo!
Oh shit. Y'all gonna get the flu. Y'all gonna die.
It's the most wonderful time.
Sounds about right.
Alright, next thing you know, we go get the bird flu. We all gonna die.
Yo, I love birds.
Bird flu. I think it's bear flu.
Bear flu.
I
want bear flu.
I love birds.
Bear flu. Oh god, bear flu.
The bear flu.
Yo, that's next. I'm a feeling that would be next. Bear flu. Yo, and before that actually pops off next, I would die of laughter so hard. Bear flu. Oh my god.
I caught bear flu. I was in the woods too long.
If I see that on the news, I'm literally drinking like 2 bottles of Buckley's and going to
Like,
bed.
local man catches bear flu and says the cure is bear semen.
Okay, that's like 5 bottles of NyQuil. I'm going to bed forever. I ain't waking up.
Nope.
He's just all like, wake me up! Nope.
Wake me up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. I'll actually play that song super distorted so no one actually can try to get in my room because they think I'm listening to music. And so when my brother actually opens the door, he'd be like, wake up! Wake up! And have the camera rolling, just make it a vine. Anywho.
If only Vine still existed, though.
Yeah.
I miss it. I miss it
God.
dearly.
Hashtag bear flu season 2018.
Bear flu season 2018.
Yo, we gotta get that trending somehow. So people actually find out, try to go scientific on bears and see if there's actually a bear flu.
Oh man, and it's like when bear flu, then like somebody's gonna extract something from bears and then actually make bear flu when it didn't exist.
Yo, that's how you know some high level strats are into play.
And then they're just gonna inject it in the air and it causes bears to just talk and start stealing cars.
Yo, bear theft auto.
If anything happens, you know that they listen to this podcast, so it should be pretty easy to track them down, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, give me your car.
They'd be like, yo, why are these people talking about bear flu? The fuck? Yo, listen to this. They're talking about bear flu. God damn.
Yeah.
They know our
saw
plans.
into the future. We saw into the future.
Yo, someone in the other world line. Science Gate reference.
Damn.
You know who else saw into the future? Rambo Goku.
Rambo Goku.
I just have one question. When is Blanco Gohan? Just come on, Toei.
Never, they gave the Blanco to Goku.
Yeah.
I know, that was the most biggest debate of like century.
I mean, I knew Gohan was about to get shafted as soon as he was just like, oh, I'm about to drag out Dispo. Oh, that guy who was gonna lose the head like 20 episodes ago?
Let me just let me just butt fuck Dispo and fly away magically in my pixie dust.
Just like, well, okay, Gohan was the least damaged person during that whole fight.
And he could at least turn into Blanco, and like everyone was hoping for him to actually end the actual series.
Once a jobber, always a jobber.
Like, I would have been cool if he would have just got beat up by Jiren. At least that would have been, oh, this guy's out of my...
You know that part where Jiren was beating up Goku? That's me right now, IRL. This feels like shit.
Beating up Vegeta.
No, that part was just that hurt me. That hit me in the feels, yo. I was like, feels Batman for like that half of the episode. I'm like, God damn, Vegeta.
He was like, dang, Vegeta.
Every time, can you just not be in an episode?
He's like, do you know that like Vegeta always holding that same arm every time he gets hurt?
Yo,
I just noticed that. I noticed that too.
Yo, 18 gave him some like permanent damage, man.
Yeah.
She
kicked the hell out of that arm.
Yeah, that's some permanent damage. He's always been holding onto that arm ever since.
No, and I guess he has PTSD every time he has that arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, PTSD of every time Cell has said hello.
That's war flashbacks. Oh yeah, what do people think about Bulma's new voice actor?
I didn't hear it yet.
I'm okay. I'm like hell yeah. I'm like thank you. They're actually continuing with it. Please do.
Because she was talking in the Vegeta flashbacks and that commercial for SUBCRIBE. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought that was like a voice that was already like recorded.
Wait, I forgot her name though. I need to look her up again.
Yeah, because the voice sound like it's not as confident as the other voice. It's very light, even though it's the same tone.
I'm just like saying like she sounds familiar though. Like it actually hits me like who she is. It's like she sounds familiar.
All right.
Anyhow, it is. I'm dead.
I think it is. I don't know. But
dude, I'm dead emoji automatic. Yo, I'm literally muting myself and going to my bed and laughing it off, and I'm just.
You know who else is dead?
You got the people with the bear flu.
Yeah. Rambo Goku.
Yo, Goku, Ultra Instinct Goku died by bear flu. Jiren.
That's the only way. It's the only way to kill him. Jiren just pulls out a bottle of bear flu. I've been saving this.
I think that's gonna be the fucking subtitle for this podcast. Rambo Goku gets bear flu.
He gets bear flu loops because the hitbox is so big.
You just see Jiren leak screenshots of Jiren beating up Goku with bear flu.
Just bear flu loops.
Yeah, you just see Cell using bear flu Kai Blast.
It's like one button combos and it works. It's fucking viable and everything.
Just one button dive kick. Just one button dive kick.
Arxis just gives up and says fuck it.
Just makes dive kick. It just literally makes a dive kick game.
It's like, fuck it, I can't make this hitbox into an actual box. Let's just make it a circle.
Let's not make it a circle. Let's just make sliced dice and rice first.
Yeah.
Speaking of Arxis, there's a really good topic that I think would be pretty appropriate for the podcast, and we could get a lot of opinions. So recently, Arxis from Work said two things that caught my attention. The first one being that they want to take input regarding balance from a more worldwide perspective, rather. Because right now, it's mostly just Japanese opinions, and of course, the Japanese meta could be different than the American meta. Blaze Blue is a really good example of that right now.
Right.
But that's just something, just in case you guys wanted to talk about it. But the thing I really, really wanted to talk about was a recent article post where they said that, the next Guilty Gear game, they basically guaranteed that there's going to be another Guilty Gear game. And they said that whenever that comes out, it's going to be easier.
Well, he asked if he wanted to make it easier. And I'm just like...
if it's going to be like 3-button easier, then I'll just watch it. I'll be entertained.
So I was just going to ask, like, how does everybody feel about that? As you know,
okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Overreact?
Just make it one button like Persona and be Gucci.
Oh my god, I really do have something to say about that. As much as I, hate Guilty Gear because I don't understand how to fight the neutral, Guilty Gear is one of the few games that actually went out of their way to have tutorials, and Rev 1 actually had Rev 1 actually had matchups of how this character fights that character, whatever. And they didn't do that for Rev 2, which I don't know why. I don't know.
I'm not sure if they. I forget if they didn't do that for Bike and Answer, but I could have sworn they did.
And it's just all they need to do is just make better tutorials. They can come out with their mechanics, they could do all this stuff, but you just gotta explain it. That's the problem with Dragon Ball Fighters right now. Sparking Blast does 10 things. They didn't tell us this.
Well, if I agree with the Dragon Ball Fighters part, but regarding Guilty Gear, I mean, the only game with a better tutorial is arguably Skullgirls. I mean, you're gonna tell me Street Fighter or Tekken have a better one?
Actually,
I know,
okay, hold on, Bram.
I mean, DOA 5 had a better tutorial than Tekken.
Okay, hold on. Tekken will never ever have a tutorial mode. The day it does have a tutorial
Tekken
mode,
Dark Resurrection on PSP had a tutorial.
Tekken has had a tutorial in the past. It's just like
no, that was booty. That's not a real tutorial.
And Fight Lab
that was poor man's tutorial.
And Fight Lab was what Harada thought a tutorial was supposed to be, and that was the worst thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's booty butts. Who wants that? Yo.
And then he was all like, "I guess people don't like tutorials," and he gave up.
The reason why he thought that was tutorials is because he logically thought, okay, what do people think what tutorials should have been? Tekken Tag 2. All right, let's put this in here. No one cared. Literally, no one cared.
And then he was all like, "Yeah, story mode was tutorial, okay, but you gave people a shortcut, but you gave people a one-button electric wing god fist in story mode. That's not a tutorial."
And then my friends try to do that and they thought they can do the god fist like that. I'm like, no, it doesn't do that.
Let's not stray too far. But yeah, so you think having a tutorial is better than making the game easier? Because I would agree with that.
Or just have both. Just have both.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball Fighters is really touching that line between it's
Persona 4 Arena,
retardedly easy to universal mechanics. And it's really touching that line where, at first I did like the game because there were so many universal mechanics. Everybody has the same answer for everything, but it's just everybody has different ways to approach that answer. Okay.
But the thing is, I think they should just take the Persona 4 Arena approach with it. Just have the one button. Just have the square is your easy combo, goes into super, but have the rest as a complex thing. People could slowly branch off and learn the mechanics. Dragon Ball just took it too far and just had 3 buttons.
Yeah.
Right? They had 3 auto combos with
they literally took the kitchen sink of simple mode and just said fuck it and rammed it in.
I don't think having auto combos is that big of a deal. I think the bigger issue is the game does an awful job explaining things to you. Essentially, what it does is it gives you a life jacket, which is the auto combo. They're the life jacket. They're the life jacket, right? But instead of throwing you into a pool, which would be the tutorial. Right? They throw you into the ocean, which is online. It's hey, have fun. And I kind of think that's the wrong way to approach teaching people new games.
Pretty much nutshell in any game, any casual audience's mindset. They'll just literally actually go straight for online. That's what they literally did.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Either way, that's a lot of responses, but.
I
want to let the other people talk.
I just hope they take the feedback wisely and actually understand what the fans really want out of a game, in terms of balance.
Okay, we can definitely do that. We can definitely discuss this further because I'm sure there's a lot more we can get into this. But let's first go around. Let's go around the circle. Stick to the format. Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
I'll
go first.
What have you been playing? What have you been playing lately?
Okay, yeah, so I've been playing... What the fuck have I been playing? King of Fighters 14, because, shit, I like my PS2 games. But anyway, yeah. The Dot Hack GU Trilogy Collection, I finally made my way to Volume 2. Oh boy, Alcade, the Wafu. Yeah. Damn. What else? Dang, I really? Yeah. Like, I kind of slipped off of Dragon Ball Fighters because, you know, they announced Broly and he has armor on all of his moves, and I'm just like, no, I'm out. So yeah, just King of Fighters and yeah, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, been playing King of Fighters because I got a tournament on Saturday, and our good people are gonna be gone, so first place is in my reach.
Woo!
Hey, good
Oh
luck.
boy! So gotta get these combos. Gotta have this Pocket Athena to throw on people because she's still top tier. So whatever.
Where's the Pocket Kula?
The Pocket Kula. I don't even like the character like that. At least Athena takes work. Like Kula just slides on people and then DPs and then goes.
Yo, that's me right there, yo. Let me slide.
Just like why? Why? It's so dumb. So dumb. Can't wait for this 3.0 patch though.
Yo, it's gonna
yeah.
be so good. Yo,
I really
3.0 is
can't
gonna be
wait for
fire. I actually can't wait.
Oh, and that Hydrant trailer that happened today too. That was pretty cool.
That was
Yeah, that was nice.
I was surprised that E was actually gonna be in.
Yeah, I kind of guessed everybody from the shadows. That pose was too Hydrant. He done that pose way too much. And Blue Mary's coming next, and then the fan-made Saudi and Arabian character Najad. It's too obvious. Okay, and yeah, .hack. You either bought, $500 worth of books and video games and still excited, or you're not. That's just it. All right, I'm done.
That's alright.
Who's next?
I guess I'll go next. I don't know if I said this last podcast. No, I didn't actually, because it was a long time ago. My friend got a PS4 Pro and he gave me his old PS4. So I've been going knee deep in all the PS4 games I have to catch up with. Birthday was also there, so he got me some games to go with it. Give me Bloodborne, Monster Hunter World, and Final Fantasy 15, all of which I am adoring. Especially Monster Hunter World. That speaks for itself. It's Monster Hunter. It's the kind of game you can just play forever, really. And I also got myself Sonic Mania. I'm loving that. Oil Ocean Act 2 boss can go fuck itself. It's currently stuck here. Bloodborne is everything I loved about Dark Souls on crack and just with an amazing atmosphere.
We were born
And
by the
15
blood.
I'm really loving too. It's got a great open sense of open world. It's lots of stuff to do. I'm really liking it. It's a little janky with the combat, but I can look past it. And that's about it, really. That's all I'm really doing. I'm just kind of starving for a good fighting game because I haven't been able to get my hands on one yet. So looking into that also.
Preach,
Hop
brother.
on that KOF. Oh no, just kidding.
I mean, I'd be down to learn it. Like, I've always wanted to get into KOF. I just never knew where to start because there's so fucking many of them.
Right, and it's just like right now, it's good to start with 14 because they didn't made things the flow of the game is a lot simpler and just it's simpler. It can get complicated, but yeah, the main idea, as soon as you learn how to play one character, you can play the rest of your team.
Like, Street Fighter V, no thanks. Infinite is dead. I don't know if anyone's playing 3 Ultimate still on PS4. Is anyone playing
I mean, I guess.
No.
Yeah, I don't know, I guess.
I was in the market to buy it, but I was hesitant because I was like, is anyone still playing this?
People will play it in like casual play, like people will play it in like Discords and like private play, but you won't go on ranked or like random lobbies and find people to play with. That's the thing.
Okay,
So
good to know.
Yeah.
And then like Skullgirls, no one plays that as much as I love it.
Yeah.
No
I
one
mean,
plays
I have it, so if you want to play, whatever.
it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have
Okay, well that's also great to know, actually.
Like, I have a lot of these, so I hate Marvel, but I still have it. So.
What's Marvel? Oh wait.
I am in the same boat. I'm like, God, I hate you, but I love you, but I hate you. And what else? Oh yeah, I think the only fighting game I'm generally interested in getting good at is Guilty Gear Rev 2, and that's about it. And then I'm like super fucking hyped for Soul Calibur 6 because that's a series that's like near and dear to me. My boy's ass got confirmed, thank God. But yeah, that's about what I've been doing.
Oh yeah, Soul Calibur 6. I forgot that existed.
No snap! Shots fired.
It's been a little while since the last announcements.
Yeah, like 5 was pretty bad.
No, literally, I wanted to drink bleach from 5.
5 was like content. What's that?
And 5 was just all like, hey, content? No, here's some incest. I'm just like, oh, downloads. Oh.
Vomit externally.
Yo, literally bowels explode within you and you die in like 2 seconds.
And I would never understand Soul Calibur 5's roster. Just like, you get rid of all the Koreans, you get rid of the immortal black guy, you get rid of you get rid of the youngest characters in the game, Talum and Amy. You probably turn Amy into Viola, which people still don't believe that Amy is Viola. Some fucking
I knew about that from. Like,
Yeah.
just like, ugh. And then all the interesting things happen in the art book, not in the story mode. What? What? Like, the nightmare in 5 was Raphael. They didn't even tell us this.
What? What?
are you for real?
Yes, that's what the art book said.
Are you fucking god?
I know it's the same voice actor.
From Bizarro World?
No, not like this, my brain.
You know, I noticed that it was the same voice actor in the Japanese dialogue, but I never knew that was actually really a thing.
Just like, man,
Because
are you serious?
Because like in 3 and 4, despite it being like separating the characters and they had voice modulating shit like that, in 3 and 4 it was still Hayama, the voice for Siegfried. But in 5 it was a different dude. Now it makes sense. Woo, lads.
Oh,
Wait, did Nightmare have a body in 4? I forget. I know he did in 3. He was like
yeah, in 3 he was also still a phantom just living off his
I remember
own
that.
stuff.
I played the fuck out of 3.
Oh yeah, 4 he was also still a phantom thingy.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't until 5 till he got until Tyria like gave Soul Edge to something. I guess it was Raphael. I don't know. And things happened.
Yeah.
I know in I'm not sure who the voice actor is for Nightmare in 6, but I hope it's Hayama again. It sounds like him, but like they haven't confirmed any of the voice actors yet, so I'm not sure.
Right. I do like that dark horse thing he does for his his, like,
Ghost
super
ride
move.
the whip. The man ghost rides the whip real quick.
Wait,
So let me take out my
didn't see
magical
that.
Pim horse and bitch slap you.
Because like when he does his quotes, it sounds like how he did back in Soul Calibur 1. That's why I'm like, is it Hayama again? Because like that guy's voice is lit.
I don't remember seeing a Dark Horse. I have to look at that trailer again.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I just remember
Dark Horse-
seeing it and sending it to my brother. 'cause
I just
he's
hope there's a
favorite
costume
character
for him to have a
ever.
Sleepy Hollow head for Halloween.
I'd be down.
I know
I would wear it.
I'm curious
I
as
would
to
wear
what
that.
the character creation system is going to be like in 6, if there is going to be one.
Yeah.
Kind of a staple at this point, so I'd imagine there would.
Man,
be.
I just want Rock over Astaroth. That's all.
Same. Like,
It's like that was an awesome missed opportunity on Soul Calibur 5. Where the hell was Bangu?
Yo, someone understands my struggles for a character now.
I totally agree with that. Thank you.
Oh man, that's some age.
I mean, I was knee deep in the lore of that series for a good while.
So knee deep to the point where they took you
Soul
to
Calibur
Raphael.
Yeah. Well, no, I said for a while.
Like Soul
Right,
Calibur
right.
was one of those games where lore was amazing.
What?
He like turned into a
What?
robot and died. Alright.
Yo, he literally got the bear flu. He got the bear flu.
Got the bear flu. No.
Oh my goodness.
All right, who's next?
It all comes back.
Who's next?
No,
Bear
it's
flew
not
online.
Who's the next
Yo.
one?
I think there's somebody in here who's been really quiet, like they're
Yeah.
a bear flu victim.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right, I'll go.
Like,
Yeah.
like, what do you want? It's just how I set the profile to it.
Alright, go on, MrJaybizl.
I've been playing Warframe and fucking Overwatch. You know what I mean?
Yo,
I
I
tried
need
to get into
healing.
I play
Dang.
support too. Goddamn.
Gundam versus.
Yo, those notations
I tried
though.
I tried to get into a game of fucking Gundam Versus, and I was just like, hindering my teammate because I haven't played in so long. So I just put that shit down right away.
Oh man, that game. I got that game. I used to play that competitively, and everybody was all like, "Yeah, funnels," and I'm just like,
Wii
"Okay,
Sports.
okay, yeah, forget this game." Like, even though like God Gundam is a counter pick to any funnel user, and I don't want to play anymore. I'm just tired.
Yo.
I'm tired. I'm tired of.
Wii Sports. This Wii Sports.
I'm just so tired
I'm
of
waiting
Team
for it to
Funnels
actually
winning every
become
game.
an E-League game. All of a sudden, E-League actually picks it up, and it actually it's a thing.
Like, they can't though. It doesn't even have
That
any
would be
LAN
funny
support.
if they actually pulled it off.
Yeah, it's so hard to pull off though, because the older
If they-
Gundam versus games were easier to set up.
Yeah, I'll actually agree with that one. Is this one's just pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Actually, heard
generic.
that by the end of the year, they're gonna have out a new Gundam in Japan in arcades. They're gonna have a new Gundam EX Full Boost or some shit like that.
It's
a new
Gundam
Gundam
Extreme
Boost.
2. Yeah, Gundam Extreme
Yeah.
2. That's what they
I
say.
can't wait for
Yeah.
that when it actually launches.
But I don't think that's
Yeah,
gonna come.
it's probably not going to get a console release because like we should have got Maxi Boost instead of this Gundam versus crap that they gave us here.
I think they
Yeah.
wanted to do that just to piss us off.
Right, because there's two different teams working on the game, and whenever they
Like,
make a
it
new
was the
suit for
it was the
Gundam
game that
versus,
we want.
they put it in Maxi Boost, and
All
it's
they could
even
have done
cooler
is
in
just
Maxi
port
Boost.
over full boost versus.
They could have ported over Gundam Breaker 3. That would have
Yo,
saved
Breaker
lives.
3 would. Oh my god, I
We're
would
actually getting a
so.
breaker.
Yeah, but new Gundam Breaker looks kind of weird to me, honestly.
I bet you
yeah.
that's actually 3. That'd be funny if it's actually 3.
No, it's different. It's like really different because the stages weren't that big, and you know there wasn't that like,
They're like on like
you know
fucking
there wasn't that like pick up parts and stuff like that during mid battle and changing parts. That wasn't a thing, and it's
in
kind
the
of
new
weird
Gundam
now.
one,
Hmm?
in new Gundam Breaker, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a thing.
Yeah, that wasn't a thing in the older ones. Like you could pick up the parts to like collect them, but you couldn't change parts like mid gameplay.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. And it's kind of weird. So it's just like, what's the point of putting all this effort into customizing when you're just gonna, lose all your parts?
Interesting.
Yo, they're playing like rare hunters rules for Yu-Gi-Oh! I beat you, I take your best card.
Oh god, I beat you. Now give me your head.
Oh no!
And then you'd be like, a unit whose head unit is destroyed is disqualified.
Gundam Fight International Treaty Article 1. A unit whose head has been destroyed is disqualified!
But yeah, like I'm playing the shit out of Warframe, and I actually wanted to pick up the trilogy that he was talking about earlier, but I just was on the fence because I've never played it before.
What, dot hack?
Yeah, dot hack.
Yeah. If you like, okay, just to keep it easy on you, if you like how dot hack works, watch an anime first, then play the game. So you're gonna watch dot hack roots, and then you're gonna buy that trilogy. That's how you keep it simple. Like, don't worry about sign, don't worry about any novels in the woods somewhere, because I have those. So like, just watch dot hack roots, and then play the game. And then you're done, and that's all the information you need.
Somebody actually has like a bunch of novels of dot hack somewhere in the woods.
Yeah, that's me. That's literally me.
No,
Like I'm sitting here. I got like I'm looking at my dot hack collection over here. Just all 7 PS4 games, like the MMO that was Japan only, the Naruto clone fighting game that was tied together with a movie that didn't get localized, and the PSP game that was supposed to be the end of the series. But everybody was like, nah, fuck that. We didn't want Naruto as a main character for dot hack, so they couldn't end the series.
Yo, Naruto as dot hack. Yeah.
Oh man, like the director of dot hack is a huge Naruto fan. Like
That'd be funny though.
Naruto! Believe it!
Like the main character of the GU games is based off of Sasuke. Like literally.
That's what I'm saying.
And it,
If they actually pulled that off, it's like the ancestors to Naruto. That'd be funny.
it's just like, oh god, and he even has the same English VA.
Flash, and like everyone else, oh no. It's all
But unlike Sasuke, like Haseo at least has character development. Like Sasuke's all like, damn, I did something wrong. Time to kill that village. Oh my god.
Yo, that's me. What's up?
And
Welcome
like,
to every village I see.
as for fighting games, I just re-downloaded GG. I want to see if I could get good at that. I've been playing
GG,
Brazil a lot
he's
with
gonna
Bram.
get good at get good. Okay.
GG. Ja, 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 ja.
GG no re.
So funny.
I'm playing a lot of BlazBlue with Bram as well, so. that's
What
always
up?
cool.
Yo.
Oh, that
Send
one
me
game.
invites. Y'all ducking?
Anime
Y'all play one time?
hitboxes.
Yo, I'll see you in BlazBlue after this is all over.
Yo, differential algebra, central fiction, my favorite.
Algebra Central.
Yeah,
Algebra Central. Yo, the realest tech. It is
that's a big brain
algebra.
game.
It'll make you think about how to play 9. You
Jesus.
finish algebra, you ought to play 9. That's strats.
Yeah, see, it's a number exactly. Like, come on, dude.
It just
9.
functions.
Yo, for real. You'd be questioning why you playing 9 for the whole entire measure of. Someone try to make me play 9. By the way,
Nah, I'm good.
I don't want to play 9.
Alright.
9 is not my kind of character.
Alright,
Nah, me neither.
Who next?
I might as well go. I've been playing a bunch of PC as of late.
Whoa, PC Mustard Rays.
Yo, mustard.
I've been playing a lot
Right.
of Final Fantasy 14. But a bunch of people just being a cat girl weep and just trying to finish all my stuff to get to Stormblood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so behind on that. A lot of people carried me actually, which was pretty fun, but I did screw up on a door maze on getting like these prize stuff apparently. I didn't know that was a thing until I watched some guy named JP. I was just like, okay, this is what you have to do. I literally got all of them right. All the doors right. I don't know how I got all doors right. That was so stupid.
It was your
I'm like,
determination.
how did this man got like horrible like luck in this game? So I'm like, okay. And then I've been playing a lot. I've been practicing for Toryuken. Don't get me wrong. Playing my GG, trying to get my level in there. Trying to face a lot of high level people. In Discords. BlazBlue as well. I've been trying to channel in my inner color palette. Someone said I should try their palette and see if I get an extra buff. Somewhat actually happened, and I've been shimmying people like Street Fighter V Karen.
Whoa.
Yo, literally shimmied a dude into a back corner, then shimmy out into Raw Astral. Boy.
It's, chill out, man. Don't be.
I can't.
You gotta.
I can't. The zombie colors have been taking over my body at this point. Like, I've become, I don't know. Like, once I just turn off my brain when I play Azrael. Like, I literally think of the dumbest thing and it actually works.
Unga bunga, 5 jabs into a super.
Yo, when will that be? Oh, wait, cross tag.
Oh my god.
Your brain is like, no, please.
Yeah, cross-tag Azrael is gonna be special.
Yo,
Have you
full
seen-
screen. Full
screen
let's
record.
go.
Yeah, he's something special, all right.
But other than that, I've been playing a few other things as well. Like I said before, I've been trying to get back into Bloodborne because I want to 100% it. So I re-downloaded it. My save file was not there apparently. So I didn't do my
man.
New Game Plus. But I have the DLC because I bought the complete edition. So I'm gonna go through the game again. Actually try to get good and do speedrun strats and actually solo the whole game. But I know for a fact I'm gonna cuck myself. So I pre-ordered a few things. Burnout Remastered. Burnout Apprentice Remastered. I'm actually pretty hyped for that. I'm literally just gonna say fuck, like labbing up for like a good month. Literally throwing it out the window because of that game. Once that got announced, I don't know what I did. I literally just threw money at screen. actually finished Mad Max.
Whoa.
Fun game, but there's some flaws, and you can fall through the floor. Just saying.
I see.
You can fall through the floor, and you can fly like Jesus. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Is that an EA game?
Sounds like it.
No, I can't even remember which studio it was who made it. That's how bad it is.
EA.
It ain't EA, that's for sure. But I know EA made Andromeda, and that
It
was
was Avalanche Studios.
yeah. There you go.
That sounds like something I would name my studio.
Yeah.
It's so bad. It's an avalanche.
Avalanche!
That sounds like a studio out on the side of like the outskirts of Wisconsin or something.
Yo,
I don't.
shout to
No,
those who
Delaware.
played
No,
Kirby's Avalanche.
Delaware.
Oh God.
God, Delaware.
Yo, shout outs to those who played Kirby's Avalanche back in the day.
Yo,
Gamer Kirby was
Air
a
Ride.
fucking
Yo, see me in
asshole.
Air Ride. What are you on?
Shout outs to American Kirby is hardcore. Anyway.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
shout
shout outs to Kirby Air Ride. The best Kirby game, hands down on GameCube. See me.
Sequel never.
was that the only Kirby game on GameCube?
What
Actually
the
was,
best
yeah.
Kirby game like ever?
I don't know, I mean Super
You jump on a random stuff you collected, a cool ass like vehicle that you can unlock if you collect every part. Like, and you can just ride that thing forever, and it's super OP. It's deja vu with that car, and you will not know how to control it.
Yes, City Track.
Oh,
Good
somebody
time.
caught the bear flu.
That's me.
Oh, and I've been playing a lot of emulators. I've been playing PS2. I've been playing a lot of NBA Street.
Same.
Oh boy, NBA
Street
Street
2, and I've been playing that Street 2, boy.
Oh boy,
playing a lot
the
of
good
Burnout
basketball
3.
games. I don't remember what those are.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Burnout 3, though.
That's where I fucking got my nickname from.
Yo, boy.
Oh.
Yo, 1v1. 1v1 first to 10, yo.
I'm down, dude.
Yo,
I know how to
1v1
play
first to
stretch.
10, volume 3. See my Mario team.
No, you see me in that.
Yo,
Let's go.
see my
You
team Mario
Volume
stars.
3? That was when I played. Oh, I've been playing Def Jam, by the way, as well, because I've been hearing
That's a great game.
something's been going around, and people have been saying they want a Def Jam remaster. I don't know if that will
Are
happen
you
because
kidding
of
me?
the
That'd be
licensing,
amazing.
but I hope it happens.
I do too.
Yeah.
That'd be seriously great.
But
That would be
people have
fucking
been trying
awesome,
to circle around a rumor about that actually being the next thing that they might remaster,
Well,
See my
which
red
will
now.
highly doubt because if this remaster sells well for Paradise, they're gonna just do the anthology trilogy from the PS2 date and just port it over
Oh no, really? That'd be
with
so.
with
I'd be
netcode,
down.
which would be great.
Yay.
I'd be down.
I'd be
Street
down and
Takedown
we
was a
run
jam.
people over in see me whoever wants to team up with me in Road Rage when that happens, see me.
down.
Bully the person in like the farthest side of the screen, he won't even see me. You're like, yo, where's Dip? Dunking mans with
Yo-
my car.
Dip just dipped.
Just dunking mans with my car every 5 seconds. You see, like, you win a match. You're like, yo, where's this man going? But other than that, yeah, that's what pretty much been happening with me. Besides me not sleeping for like an actual day, going to work, and someone tried to jump me, and I whooped his ass
Good.
because the man thought I had some iPhone X. Like when I clearly have an LG. Man is whack. Trying to steal
Dang.
my phone.
You're just
This
like,
man.
get this Tatsuzanko.
Yo, I literally gave the man an uppercut and he literally bolted. man tried to take my phone. He thought it was an iPhone. I yanked the dude, uppercut him, took my phone back. I'm like, yo, I was about to drop kick him and steal his wallet. see what he had. Just being Ezio, just pickpocket real quick. But that's about it. What have you guys been doing?
Alright, who's next?
I think I'm the only one left, aren't I?
Yeah, besides
Dun,
me.
dun, 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 dun.
Alright, yeah, I've been playing differential algebra central fiction with MrJaybizl, of course.
Oh boy.
Trying to help
If
him out.
that's a mod, yo, hook me up with that PC mod.
But besides that, I've been putting in a lot of time into this recently into this World of Warcraft private server, and it's very interesting. The concept of the server is that instead of the traditional class system that the game has, warrior, mage, rogue, warlock, etc. Essentially, what happens is every level that you gain, you get to choose any spell of any class that you have.
Whoa.
In the game, what happens is you essentially create your own class. You can create your own class, and you level up, and all the content is, of course, tuned to be harder because you have things you're not supposed to have. And it's an interesting idea. I think it's akin to other MMOs before the World of Warcraft style of MMOs, like the old Star Wars Galaxies. If anybody's really been into
I remember that.
Yeah, it's a lot like the old school like Star Wars Galaxy style, where you can just pick up things from a lot of different styles, which really hasn't been very frequent ever since World of Warcraft came out. A lot of people are trying to copy the WoW style. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love WoW, so I do like seeing people copy that style. But it leads to
Guild Wars.
It leads to a lot of dry content from other games. It feels like there's no soul put into it. Just this soul worked. Let me do it. There's a few examples I could think of that came out in the late 2000s, and it's like, hey, it worked for Blizzard. Let's do it. And it's like, really? You're gonna do that? Like, can't you be more creative about it? And that's why I like this, just trying to find some time, and I really enjoyed the style, like create your own class. Besides that, finally getting back into playing Guilty Gear, because the patch is coming out within like a week or two on consoles.
Right, did they give an estimate?
It's about 8 days or so. March 1st, I believe.
Damn, that soon?
Yeah.
So I've been trying to get back to that.
I hope I have a day off for that, so I can just binge the crap out of that. Like, I hope it's a midnight update, like they did with CF.
Yeah, maybe, because CF was released like. I remember trying all the new Ragnar combos out and trying Jubei out and all that stuff.
I tried to do like the slide tech like for a good 3 hours to see if it still works. It actually works in corner, but you have to be at a certain length for it to even to actually do it correctly. I told people that, and people think it was still like not even worth it, but I made it work. I can make it work. Trust me. I can.
Guilty Gear, just trying to get back into it since my character Raven did change. Did get some good changes. Actually, he is gonna play differently when the new patch comes out.
You get a floating fidget spinner, man.
So I am excited to try that more because I like change. It's a different experience. Because I was getting a little bit bored, so I do like the fact that he's getting changed. I can start enjoying the game more. Hopefully, play the game more because I do like Guilty Gear, right? And I've had my fun with Dragon Ball, but I do wanna enjoy Guilty Gear again. And maybe I'll put some more time into Dragon Ball once the DLC characters come out. I'm definitely looking forward to Bardock, and I know you are too, Saito. I know you are too, man.
Yo, let me slide in those DMs with Broly, real quick.
No, Broly's lame. Broly's lame.
Dude, I'm gonna play the lamest of lame. Broly, hit, and A16. I'm doing it.
Delete.
I'm doing it.
I'm okay with hit. Honestly, I'm okay with hit. I think hit is cool. I think 16 is nice too, man. He cares about nature. He cares about the birds.
But Broly,
so he told Gohan before he died,
Kakarot. That's all you want. Is just Kakarot.
Do you want to have a bad time?
Yeah, Broly is so boring.
That's gonna be me every time I pick Broly and just literally just armor through half the stuff.
No,
just have that song playing in the background as a soundboard.
God damn it.
Yeah, I believe in Bardock. I think he's
Bardock is gonna be very
tough.
I
believe in him.
I see him being like top tier.
Here's
He'll
hoping.
probably be top
Here's
tier. I can
hoping.
actually see him be top tier.
If I do play Bardock, well, my team's gonna be don't talk to me or my son or my son's son ever again.
Yes, do it, do it.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
am
God.
playing Gohan and Goku as well. That's why I do
Oh
want
my
to play
God,
Bardock.
just the son, and then your son.
I did start off with Vegeta, who is ultimately a rushdown character, but I wasn't really enjoying him, so I'm playing Goku Black for the time being until Bardock comes out, and then hopefully I can enjoy the game a little bit more. But in the meantime, lots of Guilty Gear, yeah, lots of Guilty Gear. New patch is coming, I'm excited, trying to get back on the beat, enjoy myself, trying to make sure I don't get too rusty, honestly. That's the most important part.
I've been playing Guilty Gear like every time I wake up before I do anything. I just play Guilty Gear and then just bounce to work. Then come back and play Guilty Gear again.
Oh, and since Under Night came out, I went to the tutorial for that. It's a pretty nice tutorial. Just picked up on the basics so I can play with like any friends who play the game. But yeah,
Hey, raise
that's
his
about
hand.
it for me really.
Raise his
Not much
hand,
else.
Yo, you could
Wait,
have
did
a
you say you
first
picked
10
up
if you
Undertale?
want later.
No. Just I spent time with the tutorial and like the challenge mode so that I could play with people who have the game. Like when they come over and bring it, and it's like so that I don't feel like I don't know how to play the game.
Feels bad.
That's funny.
I thought you had.
How's that funny?
Because you still
I
bop
was
him.
about to go buy.
No, don't say that.
Hey,
What's
I'm
that?
like the third or fourth best player of Under Night in this scene.
This man comes out of the shadows saying fourth best player, not number one. Feels bad.
Hey, I don't play like fucking degenerate characters like Vetista and shit. I can't be number one.
Have you seen what Batista can do? She could literally do like her anti-air into an actual EX, like without even hitting you.
Yeah, I know.
That's bullshit. That's like boss levels bullshit.
Yeah, same.
And then she could literally like, but if you block one and you try to jump, she can literally anti-air and do it again. If she has another extra bar, like
Yeah.
that's, oh,
and
that's they need to clean. They need to go take a shower after that. That's disgusting. Jesus.
And I'm this person who plays an honest character, like Akatsuki and Linne.
Man, I
Is Linne
played
really
too
honest?
many.
Yeah.
I literally played too many characters to tell you.
She
Actually,
is small ooh knife girl. Come on.
yo, Soulfish will tell you. I played too many characters. He knows my list of characters I actually play, and I actually mollywop people. He's been there and seen me mollywop people with raw EX Infinite words.
I don't know too much about Under Night, so I can't really add more.
I
to the
can
conversation.
teach you a few things whenever the time comes.
Hey, yeah, sounds good, man.
It's just it's straightforward. Like there's nothing complex about it. There's some.
I get that. I get that. I just don't know the character specific thing, so I can't really chime in on like why Batista is good or whatever. I can't really talk about.
Okay, this is Zoner. She's basically
I get that much. I get that
She's
much.
basically useful on crack at this point. Like
Yeah, I know the
buff she got
basics.
just makes her more OP. Like I don't know why they need to buff her. She could
Yeah,
have just
I know the basics. I don't know the specifics. That's all.
Just like in general for me, like I like every other character.
Oh, yeah.
People play them. It's just that when it comes to like certain BSery, it just makes me cringe.
I think we got a pretty good request. We got a pretty good request, Saito.
We'll get to it when we get to it.
All right.
Spicy of spices.
All right. I guess I'll go into my stuff pretty short. What I've been playing lately. Firstly, I've been playing a bit of Sailor Moon Super S on the Super Famicom, because I'm a weird person.
Good game.
It's a really good game. You should all play it. It's actually like a surprisingly
Is
deep...
Tuxedo Mask in it?
No, it's only the girls.
Then I can't
girls.
play. So.
Oh damn.
No, yes, you can play it. There's fucking everyone else in the game.
Alright, Mercury's okay, but everybody else is
Oh,
Yo,
Mercury's-
see my Mars.
Mercury's nice. She's actually good.
good. She's the only one I
Jupiter's broken.
Yo, Jupiter is best girl. she's so good. And like I picked her because I was like, this character's one of my favorite characters in the whole series. I pick her and I find that she's got a charged fireball that's really easy to cancel off of, an air fireball that she can do off of a backdash, and she can TK it, and she can lock people into a chip lock stun loop in the corner. She has a command grab. She has a DP that also is used like a Tatsu, and it has like weird properties where if it hits in a certain way, it'll like knock their whole health meter away. And then on top of everything, she has a fucking burn knuckle as a desperation super with like invul on the entire upper body.
Damn, that sounds like a character who'd make me want to go play Virtua Fighter instead.
He ain't kidding. He ain't kidding.
So what? Is it all grand finals just Jupiter? That's it.
Now,
pretty much.
There is a lot of our good characters.
Damn.
Like Mars is pretty damn good. I know.
Yo, I play Mars, yo. What do you want?
Mars is pretty good. I know fucking the top. I forget who. I think it's not Neptune. I think it's Uranus, the blonde-haired one.
I love, yeah, my favorite one. Yeah, Uranus is the tall blonde girl.
Yeah, I know because she has like an actual proper like forward dash, and like she can do like really good like fucking pressure strings. Like she does her like Uranus fireball, and it looks like a power wave, and she can forward dash while it's coming towards the opponent.
Uranus fireball.
And then she'll do like like pressure strings, and then as soon as she's like not like when you're done like hitting buttons where you're too far away to hit another button, she can forward dash again and then keep going into the pressure.
Good lord.
So she's pretty good. What's it called? Fucking, what else am I playing? I've been playing some SFB!
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah.
I've been playing that lately because, you know what, if I'm gonna be in pain, I'm gonna at least play a game that like somewhat has some like structure to it. And SFB has a lot more structure to it than fucking Kusoge Fighters. But yes, I've been playing Kusoge
It's my
Fighters.
dog.
I've been playing some Kusoge Fighter as well. Because, I hate myself.
Let's call it Fish Fighters.
I'm calling it Kusoge Fighters, because that's what it is. If this
Dragon
game,
Fish Fighters.
if that game didn't have the Dragon Ball, I'm saying, I've said this like fucking like 8 times in the past like week. If there, I've been saying the same exact quote for like all week lately. If the game didn't have the Dragon Ball like license branding on it, this game would be laughed out of the fucking FGC. Even worse than fucking Capcom Fighting Jam. It'd be laughed at worse than fucking Fate Unlimited codes. It'd be laughed at harder than fucking Cross Tekken. People would laugh at this game harder than fucking SVC Chaos. Like this game, it baffles me. Every single day I look at new things on fucking fighters. I'm like, the fuck? What the hell? This company has a track record of like sometimes having some whack things here and there, but it'll be like 2-3 whack things out of the whole game. Not like 11 fucking whack things a day. Come on. Fucking 16 hills his H with charge, like dash tackle, will hit behind him and he goes into a full combo.
You know what they say.
And then we have
fucking it's Marvel, baby.
No, even Marvel. No, even Marvel 2 wasn't this fucking retarded. Because like the thing about Marvel 2, people.
I don't know about that.
No. Here's the thing though. The thing with Marvel 2, a lot of people don't realize about it is that they look at it from like after years later. They see the crazy stuff.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
But like when Marvel 2 came out, people didn't find any like actual crazy things until like at least like 2-3 years into the game.
People have developed, like people have gotten better at this, and the communication has gotten so much better ever since like 2000, early 2000s.
Yeah,
like that's.
But that, I still say what the most bullshit one is the hit thing where you can just slide through an enemy, and then just do his stance.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Like you can just do that stuff. There's also like Cell's freaking command grab can just hit from behind him. And 18, she can't do a command grab from point fucking blank range.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. The man rolls like that.
So like,
Cell's perfect.
Fuck that guy. So like, he can do that. We've got freaking hit shit where he's just we don't even want to go into that. Fucking Gohan Blanco is like literally the best character ever.
Nah, 16 is really good. So is Cell. They're both Blanco's
Yo,
up there.
let me just dunk you real quick, yo, so you don't feel nice. pull a pull a straight up Sonic Bucks across the map.
Like, I don't know. It's the thing where like I'm looking at this game and I'm like, the track record of Arxis in the past is like, it confuses me that they allowed this kind of stuff to happen, and on top of the fact that like we don't even go into the fact that the story mode is like super fucking underbaked, super padded. It's so much of a big ass slog to get through, especially for people who didn't buy the season pass or didn't buy the day one edition. So they're sitting there going like, I gotta play this garbage just to get this one character who's probably not even gonna be that good when I actually play her in the end. And then they actually do unlock her, and she plays so weird compared to everybody else. And they're like, why did I bother?
Yo, and then you can just press quarter 40 circle, I believe, or something like that, and you like without meter, you can literally just.
Your mic is flying away from you again?
Yeah, he's
I'm over here, yo.
Fly away now, fly away now, fly away.
Byward.
I hated that show actually. Fucking hated that show so much.
I must go. My planet needs me.
Same. What was I saying? So
the
like,
real tech IRL.
but yeah, then we have the lobby issues going on, which they claim they're gonna fix it in like a soon TM. Which I look at that and I'm like, come on, like that's stuff that like. I'm confused that that happened.
They're acknowledging it though, so
yeah, shockingly, they're acknowledging it a month later. Like that's something that you fucking acknowledge a week in. Like, I don't know. There's so many things that like baffle me. And
that's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting the long haul. I'm gonna go straight into it like competitively. I'm just gonna play casually, like I've been.
Like, I'm not even gonna enter it when I go to Toryuken. Like I already have the feeling it's gonna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna enter Guilty Gear, probably Tekken, because I really want to practice my Tekken.
I don't remember what the hell is the fucking games for Toryuken. Let me actually double check so I can see what the fuck I even.
BlazBlue's not one of them, but
hey, no, BlazBlue's in there.
It's a side event.
That's still there.
It'll get people.
Oh yeah, people, man, relax.
I'm gonna enter fucking.
But, dude, Undertale with a side tournament had more people than Injustice.
Yo, I'm hearing someone from the TT Discord is trying to do a side tournament again this year.
Whoa. Like I'm gonna fucking enter Street Fighter 5, Super Turbo.
I might
Guilty Gear.
join in Street Fighter 5 and just be Abigail and just spam button. Just get people annoyed.
Nail punch.
Guilty Gear. KOF 14. No, fuck that. Not KOF 14. Sailor Moon S. Blaze Blue, Mark of the Wolves, and that's it.
Okay, at least Sailor Moon S is an actual main game. Like,
no, it's
come on.
Side tournament.
Aw, boo. If it was the main game, yo, like, yeah. When's Sailor Moon S Evo?
No, they have more games. I'm just listening what I'm gonna enter. The games they have, are Dragon Ball, Tekken, Street Fighter 5, Super Turbo, Marvel Infinite, Guilty Gear, Injustice 2, Samurai Showdown 5.
You mean Injustice?
Okay.
Yo, Sham Show?
Yeah, Sam Show 5.
Yeah, Sham Show's actually
KOF
really good.
14. Sailor Moon, Blaze Blue, Garo, Windjammers, and MK9.
Yo, Garo? Yeah.
Yeah, I love MK9.
Yo,
it should have been VF. It shouldn't have been Garo. I mean, it shouldn't have been MK9. It should have been VF.
Yo, wait. Why are you two NetherRealm games in a tournament?
Exactly. Like fucking nobody plays MK9
this
anymore.
so hard to the point where I feel like we're funding Mortal Kombat 11.
If they have
like we are.
If they have an anime suite again, and actually get some games, and I'll fucking go.
Oh, they definitely.
I know.
They have them every year. They're gonna have anime suite for sure.
Yeah, but I need to get some games because that shit was packed, and they're all drunk.
Since the hotel room is actually pretty good, from what I heard from like the actual hotel, because like Russ actually looked around it, He said it's actually pretty spacious, so who knows if the prices go down on the thing on the site I'm looking at, I'm literally booking a hotel on that real quick.
I'm really like looking forward to this one.
Like I'm
Dude,
gonna just...
at least let's.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, I hope that we could play fucking games in the hotel room this time. Cause
Yeah.
you can only do it at specific things you can bring your TV. Yeah?
2 monitors, in fact, if you guys need that.
Yo, Dippy, you gotta come
One
through.
will just have no audio.
That's fine. Just come through, man. You gotta save us this time.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'll be like walking like some cable guy, like.
Yo, I'll bring my Switch. We'll play some fucking Karnov's Revenge.
Oh,
Or
yo, that's
like
a
that.
podcast. Yo,
Yo, see my...
Oh yeah.
he had me at that.
No, but wait,
Yo, he
Cross
had
Tag's
me.
not gonna be out by then anyway.
Good, fuck that game.
When is it? When is Toryuken?
Fucking May
Uh,
19th.
May?
Doesn't it come out May 5th?
No, comes out
No.
like June 5th.
Like June.
Oh,
Oh
June 5th. Okay.
man,
There's a
too bad.
chance. Here's the thing. There's a chance, because they did this with last year with Ultra Street Fighter 4. There could potentially get like people to bring in like kiosks to let people play the game though. That could happen.
Oh,
Remember
Yeah, here's hoping. That'd be nice.
it could happen.
but they
Just-
tried that with Tekken though last year, and that
No,
didn't.
no, no.
didn't pan
But I'm
out.
saying, remember how last year they had Ultra Street Fighter 2, like the game was coming out like a week or two later, and they just had like Nintendo came by like representatives and stuff.
No,
and
I
they
know.
had-
I know.
Yeah, for all we know, they could end up doing that again because that announcement was like literally like the week before the tournament happened. So like, it could happen. Who knows?
You know what was cool about that? Remember when you and Snake Eyes had that moment?
Oh yeah, we were playing a few sets together, and then at one point we were talking about Chun-Li's standing heavy kick, and we're like, yeah, it's really good. And then I was like, yo, you know what else is good about it? He's like, what? The thickness, the view you get, and he was like, oh shit.
That was pretty funny.
Especially with that professional, like the business outfit. That was tasty. I got hungry that day. I had to go and get some more takoyaki to like fill my stomach.
Yo, I swear.
Yeah,
that,
it sounds like you're pretty thirsty, not hungry, bud.
Oh.
Are you gonna go somewhere and just go eat booty and just come back like?
No, those thighs could feed those thighs could feed a whole village.
Yeah. KFC bucket.
But the spots, yo, that I have a list of, you guys are gonna be good. You guys are gonna be good.
Nice.
Just make sure you have extra money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I want to eat Chun-Li in Toronto so bad.
Oh man, come on.
Chuck Lee, go. Chuck Lee, Toronto's I'm dead.
Alright.
Oh, that's a quote of the year. I'm gonna eat Chuck Lee in Toronto, Bram 2018. Oh God. But
Raining.
but when's hashtag bird flu 2018? Bear
Yo,
flu.
bird
Bear
flu.
Blue.
Bear
Bird,
flu.
no, it's bird aids.
I need to make a shirt saying bear flu 2018.
Yo, bird aids. Remember that?
Yo, bird aids. They'll just have bear flu, bird aids. Just have hashtags on it.
Yep.
God damn it. I remember Bird AIDS.
Bird aids. Yo, remember the other one? Yo, is that Jake?
Is that what? Oh, no.
Yo, if Jake actually comes, we're still gonna say it.
Oh no.
He's gonna be there. You're right next to us. We'll see another guy and say, yo, is that Jake?
Is that Drake?
Yo, but that was cool though. Freaking what? Like, what's his name? K-Brad. Yeah. Freaking K-Brad came out of a damn elevator. That was cool.
Yeah, it was actually really nice talking to K-Brad and Flux and
really
everybody
chill,
else. Like
dude.
Shine, you know.
Flux
Shine was really cool.
Apparently, Flux
Yeah.
doesn't want to first attend me.
Yo,
Yo.
Like, he's not that good in BB.
Yo, Shine didn't break something?
Yo, yeah, I want Shine to break. I wanted Shine to break my.
Flux is great at BB. What are you talking about? Flux is
No,
amazing
he
at
doesn't. He doesn't play BB anymore. Like
He's still amazing. It doesn't matter. He's a good player.
This man's white knighting.
No, I'm being honest. Flux is an amazing player. He doesn't need to play the game consistently to stay amazing at it.
The feel when he says he doesn't have good matchups and he's still salty about it. He he actually has came through my stream and says, I won't have a decent matchup against your Azrael. I'm like, why? Because you do setups that make no fucking sense.
Yo, you got the Alex tech.
That's why he called it off.
Nice.
He doesn't want to get blown up on my Twitch.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
He doesn't want to get blown up on my Twitch. I know.
Don't say that. Your boy Flux is amazing.
I give him credit where credit is due, but don't dodge a man who initiated the first to 10. Like that's all. That's all
Hey, the man's allowed to say no. But listen, I am surprised he still plays new, actually, and I'm surprised he hasn't switched to Rachel. I really feel like that might...
He has a Rachel, he just doesn't want to bring it out.
Yeah, but I mean, like, play her consistently, like, out there as a main, you know? I think that would benefit him as a player a lot, actually.
Pretty sure Grimjaw wants to AZ mirrors you, Dippy.
Yo, Alex wants the AZ mirror.
Oh no.
What? No.
AZ.
As mirrors, you know how dumb that is?
Yeah.
It's just two gorillas not knowing what.
It's as dumb as the character.
Nice. Hey, don't say anything about Azrael. He's not that dumb. Okay, he's cool.
Like the mirror match in general for Azrael is just like you don't even know what you're doing.
Yeah, you don't
Even
need
if you
to.
know
It's
what you're doing
okay.
your combos, you just
That's the
probably
beauty of it.
You're gonna win.
Press 5D. You're good to go, man.
Plus 5D. I have to do my Karen Street Fighter 5 shimmies, I guess.
There we go.
Oh,
Speaking of Karin, in SFB, I picked up Rashido, and I still use Karin and Sakura.
Yo, Sakura is pretty cool. She has
Yeah.
some cool stuff.
She's fun. She's also incredibly adorable.
Yo.
She's all grown up now, dude.
Yeah.
But she still wants Ryu's like what to be?
She wants that. She
wants to have babies, dude.
Yeah.
She wants to have babies, but she's not sure how to do it.
Yo, why
She's
did
like talking to a
you?
caveman.
Yo, Ryu's just sitting there like, why did you bring me here? And what is this sex?
Yo.
Yo,
I bet that was gonna. I bet you they were. But they freaking called it off in the script.
And she's like, oh, it's a judo move. And he's like, oh shit, now I'm interested.
Okay, you put it like, and then all of a sudden, fan art and notions.
Alright, so I guess we'll go into some of our smaller topics first, and then we'll go into our bigger ones afterwards. Smaller topics first. This one's very, very quick, and I'm like, I think me and probably Nick are the ones who are actually gonna give a shit about this. So, shout out.
I can talk. Jesus Christ! You guys have been speaking ways for the last I've been. I cannot.
Jesus Christ!
Perform. Jesus fuck.
I can understand your pain.
Oh God.
Yeah, he literally sounds like he's about to drink bleach.
Like
he's just ready to chug.
Cat, shut up, please.
It's like, where's this alcohol I need? There it is.
Alright, so
Anyway.
if you haven't heard the news, the Rockman EXE Operation Shooting Star fan translation has been revived. Woo! For all you people out there who actually want to play this strange upgraded remake of Rockman EXE 1, which hadn't included a new crossover chapter midway through the game involving the Shooting Stars characters. Now you probably can basically play it now fully in English. It's not out yet fully, but it's coming out very, very soon. People currently working on it said that it is that Star Coliseum menu graphics, chips, and the script is mostly done. They said that it will be coming soon, hopefully by the end, before spring. That's what they've been saying. So what's your guys' take on that? Oh,
Good, man. Loyalty. I respect it. It's a cause. People are going out there.
Dropped.
oh shit.
Yeah,
Nick's
Mike got dropped,
Nick's Mike
unfortunately.
died. No.
But he was the one that was most
I
interested
know.
about it anyway.
It's like right when it happened.
Damn.
Yo, he's got that Dragon Quest V hero luck like I do.
Luck, yeah.
Dang.
Oh my god.
But I respect it, dude. Like, fans are out there doing what they do best. That's definitely something good to behind.
As for the, I guess I can go into some more information about the game itself that was different about the original. Like, for the most part, it was more or less a port slash remake of the original Mega Man Battle Network or Rockman EXE. Engine wise, a lot of stuff wasn't changed too much. It still had like full heal whenever you finished a map. Because from EXE2 and onwards, when you finished a virus battle, you kept the health that you had from before, like a normal RPG. But EXE1 had the thing where your health was always full afterwards. So that thing obviously kept that. Escaping was actually, they took out the escape chip, so you could just press L on the custom screen to be able to leave. They added the pop-up counter mechanic that was in the PvP game, and the PvP that was added from EXE, I think 4 and up. I'm not 100% sure if it was in 3 because I never played much PvP in EXE 3 to know. But I know that in 4 and up there was when you use a chip that dimmed the screen and activated something, like a Navi chip or like a bomb or an invisible, something like that, you could, if you had your own like screen dimming chip, or it's dim when that happens, you could use yours before theirs would happen. So kind of like a trap card in a way, like a Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's like they try like play the card and then you go, boom! I flip my trap card or I flip my effect, and then chain 1, chain 2. Rockman EXE had the same sort of thing, but the difference is that this one's that it didn't go like all of the chain like 1, 2, 3, 4. It was like, say I went invisible. I used invisible chip. Then you went, no, I'm gonna use fireman. Then I go, fuck you. I'm gonna use invisible again. My
You go fuck you every time, or just that one time?
If you have it, if you have the
What is this DMC Devil May Cry? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
I'm sorry. Go on.
It actually, there has been moments like that. I remember you and I had that where like in Star Force, not in the EXE games, because Star Force kept a lot of similar mechanics, but in Star Force one time, I had like a bunch of like sign shop things, so it was like she went like, I'm gonna use Apollon Flame. I was like, fuck you, Invisible. She went, fuck you, Gemini Spark. Fuck you, Dragon Sky GX. No, fuck you. What was a thing? One other thing. Atomic Blazer. No, fuck you, Kizuna Big Force Counter. And it just cuts the whole fucking chain. It like ends the whole chain, but I lose my power state afterwards. So it's like that's one thing that Star Force introduced later on, was from 2 and 3, where you could do something called a Big Bang Force counter, where it used your special power modes like Super Move, which is called a Big Bang Force, but when you used the counter version, it brought you back into base form for like immediately afterwards. So like it wasn't like you sacrificed your form until you got it back like afterwards, because you can get it back easily, but you temporarily lost your current form for the sake of doing your super and just cutting out the entire like chain, which I thought was a good little mechanic. Anyway, so Operate Shooting Star added in the cut-in counter mechanic from EXE4 and up into retroactively the engine of EXE1, which is like, whoa, that actually adds a lot of additional fucking depth to the metagame. But
Right.
the issue is EXE1's recovery chips were screen dimmers back in the day. So someone could be trying to heal themselves, and you just say, fuck you, I'll just hit you with something else. Because in EXE2 and up, when you use a recovery, it was immediately, like a normal attack, like a regular like attack chip or whatever, or ability. But in EXE1, it dimmed the screen. So you could try to do like shit. I just want to heal like fucking 100 HP, and they're just like, nah, you can die from Forte EXE. I'm like, okay, all right then. I'm gonna go hold on to the power button on my DS and rage quit.
That sounds like a lot of quote fun unquote. Holy shit, man. That sounds pretty obnoxious.
Honestly, the EXE and Star Force games like PvP, like the meta for it.
Yeah.
EXE is a little bit cancerous, I'll be completely honest, because there was a lot of like really fucked up folders that people found out. Like one time, there's one thing that she used to do when she didn't want to do like stun locks. That used to be her layer thing later on, which was stun locks. Before she got into stun locks, which were way more effective, she used to do something called poison control. And it was literally, she had called it poison control as a joke, but literally the whole enemy's field is full of poison panels, so the health is draining. And she puts rock cubes and guardian statues on their stage. Like she puts a fan in front of her side of the screen, so it pushes the current blocks that are on the front middle panels. Are you guys familiar with Battle Network's like battle system to know what I'm talking about first?
You've told me some of it, but I don't know about the other guys.
Like I have like the 3x3 grids and.
Oh, actually, yes, I've played that.
Yeah.
But I
so
don't
like
know anything you're talking about.
So like the fan would blow the rock cubes to the back panels, so the entire back of the opponent's like their back panels, they can't even go to the back anymore. So corner is gone, the corner's even shorter now. Then so they have the middle and the front rows. While in the front row, she throws guardian statues, which if you hit them, you get struck by lightning for punishment damage. And then on top of that, she throws the fucking Anubis statue, and that Anubis statue does even more HP drain, coupled with the poison panels. So he just sits there in the back and just stands there waiting, and you just see the opponent's health meter just fucking drain from like 1,000 to like 400 if in like less than 8 seconds. It was so fucking dumb.
That sounds like Gohan in Dragon Ball Fighter.
And the thing that's even dumber is that in EXE4 there was something called there was a special form called Junk Soul, where if you felt like they were gonna actually break through, or if you just wanted to be a fucking dick for your KO attack, his charge shot was called Poltergeist, and it would pick up every object that's on the field and throw them at the opponent, and it would do 100 damage each time. So every single object that the Poltergeist thing, it looks like a psychic move. Like he like picks up and levitates all the objects, and then it just chucks them at the opponent. And it's a screen dimmer that you can't cut, so you can't counter the screen dim. So it was pretty, yeah. So you just get fucking pelted with freaking objects and then die after getting your health drained.
Yikes. That's not fun at all.
Yeah. EXE meta was pretty wild ride. But Star Force meta was a lot more fair, I could say.
Okay.
It was a lot more fair, but it'd be nice if I had Nick here to go into that some more, but his computer has to be restarted, so we might have to move on from this. But yeah.
No, that's unfortunate. Damn.
if he comes back soon, it'd be great, but we'll see.
His time to shine has been stolen from him.
Oh, goo. I guess I'll go into some more details of the actual game itself. What it has, it had a thing called the Star Coliseum mode, which was like, what's the word for it? There's like an extra little multiplayer mode you can play with friends for fun who didn't own like a copy of the game, because you could do download play, and they could like download the thing, and you could go to this little like this little like arena mode. You pick between I think Rockman, Proto Man, and Shooting Star Rockman, and you collected stars and shot each other with little busters and sword shots. There's a fun little like extra mode that was pretty fun. One thing that was cool about Operation Shooting Star was it ran off the a modified version of the Rockman EXE 5 DS engine, where it had like a bunch of enhancements like the bottom screen had a map while you're in the net area, like when you're jacked into the airnet, so you can actually see where the hell you're going. The game had full voice acting for a lot of characters in the battle phases, so that was pretty cool. It had like it was like the voice actors from the actual Japanese anime. So that was like, it was nostalgic.
Is that who I think it is?
Oh, is he back?
I am.
Woo!
Yo.
Yo, you just missed me go into a big long detail about EXE and Star Force metagame. But
I got some of it, but yeah, I never got into the meta of that game because lol, what's a link cable? So I just kind of played the game single player casually. Although I have to admit,
in 2018, lol.
yeah, I have to admit,
Literally, I actually saw my link cable. Like,
those things were this is like working $- now. Like, no one wants
my
them.
link cable. Like, I still have my old Game Boy. At least that I can use.
I still got all my link cable shit. It's actually great.
I got a printer. But I don't want to.
Yo, I always wanted to use the printer.
It's so whack. It's broken though, so
Aw.
it's not gonna be usable.
What were you saying, Nick?
Yeah.
I was saying, like, I have to admit though, I never fully completed any of the games because like I'd always get close. Either, okay, weird shit. Like I was a huge pussy when I was a kid. So like the weirdest shit would scare the hell out of me, and like the thing that scared the fuck out of me was the Undernet. So at any point in any of the Mega Man EXE games where I'd get to the Undernet, I'd just freak the fuck out and it's like, no, I'm done. That was it. Except for 4, for some reason. Before I could stomach it for 4.
Yeah.
And then I got to Duo and got bodied every single time.
Yo, Duo was he was such a bullshit boss.
I fucking hate Duo.
It's the feel when you
like,
go up against an esports person and you don't know if he's an actual good player.
Man,
He's
but
yeah,
we got-
I kinda like that.
as much as people didn't like EXE4, I'm in that minority. I actually fucking loved that game. But the
I
thing
like
about
it too. It's definitely the worst of the series, but it's not a bad game by any means.
I honestly think EXE1's worse. But like the thing what I loved about EXE4 was that sure the single player aspect was like really fucked, especially the Callisto Battle Point side quest, where you have to search all over the fucking world to look for like points to be able to continue the storyline.
Fuck that shit! I remember that. I blocked it out of my memory.
That was like the worst part to me in that game. And then like
Rockman though.
Yeah.
Rockman though.
Oh, I played Blue Moon, so I had to have Alexol.
Oh no, I'm talking about like wasn't it in Battle 1 where like one of the dungeons was like really bullshit. I think it was something else.
I know that in EXE1 there was that weird like battery mechanic in Electman's stage.
Yes,
where,
that
was weird.
I'm thinking of that, but
You remember how fucked stun locks were in Battle 1? Because not only did you get paralyzed, but you had like little like static on your body, and every 2 steps you took like additional like 10 damage.
Yeah, that was complete bullshit.
Oh my god,
that was
EXE1.
bullshit of the highest caliber.
EXE1 was a trip. You could tell that game was such a big like experiment, and then they looked at.
I'm glad it was like it's like it exists, you know, and I feel super fortunate that we got it because I look at like the localization history. It's like, wow, we almost didn't get any of this. That's fucking amazing.
And like what's crazy is that like we got like besides EXE 4.5, we got like everything from that franchise, and I guess WS, but like is anyone really?
We even got the manga.
Yeah, we even got the manga. The manga was actually amazing.
I love that manga. That manga's great. The fight between Hub style EX Mega Man and fucking Base was like really hype. Like that was a defining manga chapter of my childhood. And then
I love
oh man,
I love the redesign they did for Blue Soul as well. It looked a little bit. It looked like a Saint Seiya thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, it kind of did.
It had a very like Saint Seiya style art style, like You see the faces and the eyes and stuff. Yeah. Good ass manga. Yo, remember you remember the Shooting Star Rockman manga? How that looked?
The Shooting Star, because like I remember playing the demo for it, and I was just like, wow.
Yo, the Shooting Star Rockman manga was so. The art style for the Shooting Star Rockman manga was like so like nothing like the game itself. It was like really fucking rough and gritty and shit. Let me fucking try to find a picture of it. I'll put it up on the stream.
Was it manga where like it looked nothing like the original? It looked very rough and like, yeah, I guess rough and gritty is the right way to describe it.
It was so like, oh my god, yo, that moment when I put down Shooting Star Rockman manga as on Google search and I get a fucking image of my own artwork, but maybe that's just me. Let me see. I'll just get the fucking. I'll get a picture of like the one of the front images. Yeah, I'll just use this one.
Space EXE and Marvel when never okay.
Yeah, I think Marvel's done for.
It is, unless we get a TVC too, but that'll never happen.
Don't make me cry now.
I love TVC. I love everything Aiding does. Really,
I adored TVC. That game was so good.
At least there's the Netflix communities. We'll always have that.
I guess.
I will say. Sorry. Go on, Nick.
No. You go on.
Oh no. I was just gonna say, Mega Man's not the only once considered dead series coming back this year. You know.
Yeah.
DMC. I mean, it's like my name is NickMayCry. What do you think my favorite franchise is?
Here's
you
one.
know?
I don't know. Like, yeah, definitely Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, lucky fucking guess.
Pokemon die now.
Alright, here's some images of the. For those who are looking on stream, here's some images of how the manga looked. Like it's like you look at artwork of like Shooting Star or Star Force normally, and then you look at the manga and it's totally so different.
Can you post it in the Discord? Because I can't see it. I can't see it.
Oh, okay, I'll put it on Discord as well.
Yeah, because I am curious.
Okay, it's so like different than what the actual like video game artwork is.
Oh wow, that is different. That's very
It looks so like hot-blooded, like fucking.
It's very Digimon-y.
Fucking manime shit.
Yes, it is very anime. I like it though.
I love this.
It's like they went to the gym and then they came.
Yo, he puts the man in Rockman.
Damn right.
Yo, what?
He bends solo, yo.
He like that first picture looked like he just stole your girl and fucked her.
Exactly. He's like happy about it, like, yeah, I fucking took your girl.
I cut you, boy.
I cut you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Just stole your girl, fucked her, and then threw her in the trash.
Yeah, that's Shooting Star Rockman in a nutshell.
Oh god.
Stole your girl. She turned out to be a noise, so I deleted her.
Man's like, your waifu's trash, but
Your waifu's trash, but I'll still use her as a cum dumpster.
yo, so true right there. That is true. That's what he looks like.
Alright. Now that we have ended the discussion on Rockman EXE, another short bit of announcements that came out recently. For example, Soul Calibur 6 has actually released a new trailer for two new returning characters, Ivy and Zasalamel. Where are your...
I wonder how he fits into the alternate timeline that's 2 through whatever.
I'm pretty sure he hopped timelines, like, because he's looking for a way to die. So he probably figured, hey, this timeline doesn't have any way for me to die. Let me just throw another one.
Yo, is Zasalamel the beta version of Raven? He
Yeah,
wants to die.
He wants to die.
It's like, I'm
Actually,
trying
yes.
to die.
You're not wrong.
Just give him a fidget spinner move and we're fine.
I know. But yeah, he's got a scythe, all the edge goodness. I love it.
And now he has all this time stop stuff now, so...
So what to
That
do?
was always his deal. Like, his deal was always, like, time. He just never had, like, Like, it was kind of
About it.
like his take.
Yeah, this is the perfect time to yell chaos control.
Chaos
Pretty much,
control!
Definitely.
Tokyo Tomare!
Soul Calibur.
Time for Sonic to be in the game now. It's official. He has time stone.
Yo, we got that thing where they had Namco and Ben and Sega were like, yo, we got some sweet, nice little crossovers going on. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. This is the real
Yo,
truth.
if Sonic actually is in Soul Calibur, that'd be hilarious. Give him the Black Knight outfit. Done.
There you go. That's the real truth right there.
No, give him the Black Knight or the Excalibur Sonic look. Done.
There you go.
Done. I would main day one.
I wonder when Voldo and Yoshimitsu and the mainstays when they're gonna
Delete
get
Voldo.
announced.
Delete Voldo.
No, Voldo's boy.
He's too much of a fan favorite. They're not deleting him.
Yeah.
No,
Absolutely
just
not.
delete.
He's too much of a
He
meme.
made, yeah, he made a meme. He's not getting deleted.
He's too much of a meme. They won't get rid of him. Let's see.
We just
Voldo
getting
can
combo.
just get
Okay, now I'm
nerfed,
backwards.
please.
Now I'm on all
If
fours.
you
Now I'm
can
not
delete him, just
shooting
nerf
here.
him where he can't be playable. No good moves, please.
No good moves.
Yo, put Voldo in. Make him bottom tier.
No, put Voldo
No,
in.
please, no.
Make sure his
Unless you bully my
dance
man.
doesn't work. Actually, put Voldo in and just break the game. You don't even have anything.
Yo, that's like when that reminds me of when I was playing fucking Fire Emblem Warriors the other day, and I was like, I've been putting Marth on my team for the CPU to play for the past while, but I never actually play him myself. I play him because I usually pick Lucina because I'm like, why would I play Marth when I have Lucina? Then I pick him, and I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's like the most badass guy in the game. He's got like fucking like EI fucking Nindo like sword swipe, and like he unsheaths and resheaths his sword, fucking multi-slash fucking Kagebushin no Jutsu shit, and I was like, what the fuck? What?
And yeah, he's not voiced by Virgil.
He's voiced by like fucking Hiro Yui and shit.
I know, but
And
if you were voiced by
Feilong.
Virgil, that's when you things
Hey,
are
don't
serious.
talk bad about Gundam.
I'm not talking about. I'm just saying the Japanese voice actor for Hiro Yui is the same guy for Marth.
Yeah,
been the
I
same-
didn't know.
I don't hate him. I wish he was voiced by Virgil.
Yeah. But anyways,
Then we would
back to
have
Soul.
some real motivation.
Back to Soul Calibur. Yeah, back to Soul
Yeah, Soul
Calibur.
Calibur
I'm
6.
motivated.
I'm motivated.
The game's looking a
Soul
lot.
Calibur 6. Yeah, looks pretty nice.
Looks pretty nice. It's actually looking a lot better than I was originally thinking. The visuals are looking like all the effects and stuff look really, really slick. I love that. Like,
All my waifus look hella hot. Like, super hot.
yeah. Step
Dang.
on me,
Lucina
Ivy.
all day.
Just sit in my face, please.
Just sit on my face.
Has Siegfried been announced yet?
I'll just.
No, I don't think he's gonna be in. I think Siegfried's Nightmare in this one.
Yeah.
Damn.
Storyline wise.
You're not getting a buy from me then.
I mean,
Actually,
it's probably gonna be-
actually, yeah.
Yo,
I
the
think
thing about with
because-
Siegfried and like Nightmare is that like until 3, Siegfried was the same moveset as like Nightmare
Oh, I know.
was
I've only ever played 3.
yeah.
a
I'm
lot.
saying before that, the moveset that was called Siegfried was just Nightmare, and then they made the split storyline wise where the moveset that was for Siegfried was the original Nightmare moveset, but then the quote-unquote Nightmare was like an altered version of the Siegfried moveset, but more like gruesome. So like, I think it's gonna be that sort of way where it's gonna have a lot of the Siegfried moves and play like Siegfried, but he'll have some of the more like dynamic, fucking crazy moves that Nightmare has.
I get that,
From-
but I just like Siegfried as a
It's
character.
50-50 basically.
Lame, but just like
Do you like tall blonde guys like Maximilian?
Just fucking pick his
Bruh.
yo, just pick his alternate
This man
costume.
just lit up, said it to your face.
Yo, his
Yo,
alternate. His
Sounds like you
alternate-
really like tall blonde guys.
I think his alternate costume will have like,
Okay.
well, his alternate costume in other games, like in 1 and 2, is basically Siegfried. Like it's not like
Yeah, they usually do that.
yeah, but they have a the Nightmare armor or whatever look, and then they have the alternate costume is just Siegfried. but it still says Nightmare, and he still talks like Nightmare.
Email Harada, ask him to do that.
Yeah,
dude.
there you go. Email
I'm
Harada.
pretty sure you don't have to ask him for shit.
And just look at him.
Right.
Yo, you have to go up
He
to.
says that is because every Tekken.
I asked for a tutorial, and he told me to teach myself how to go to YouTube.
Yo, you go up to Harada, and you go, Kenyo, shikara no ware ni. And then he's like, all right, I understand.
He literally turns into Hayachi.
Pretty sure he'll call security.
Shi yami yo ware no moto ni. He will understand you.
It's like a,
Actually,
it's like a
I would
secret
be
language
like,
porn.
hey, when's the next Tekken? Piss him off.
Yo, one second.
Tag
When-
3.
Yo, I was gonna say that.
One
You
se-
called it.
1 second 7. 1 second 8.
I think Tekken 8 is in development right now. Actually.
When's Tekken 8.1?
Bruh.
Oh boy.
1 Smash Bros 6.
No, I'll be like, when is Tekken X Smash Brothers?
Yo, one
That would be funny. That would
1
actually
second
funny.
cross Street Fighter.
Yo, that is meme. That is spicy meme.
He's like, he looks in the trash can. I don't know.
He actually points the trash can and be like, exactly, it will never happen, my friend. I give him a high
That
five.
makes me sad. I actually like that
dude.
Ryu model they had.
I'm just like,
I don't know. They just keep saying that both games are both games need 5 years to die down a piece and then they'll throw it out. That's what he keeps saying.
which
Really?
makes sense. It actually makes sense. Because if both games just pump out games in general, it wouldn't really function.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's like Guilty Gear X Blaze Blue. You just gotta wait until the arc finishes properly.
right, because they said they couldn't do it because Guilty Gear's still doing their story, and
a little tidbit.
Mori confirmed the next arc.
No.
Ooh.
He did.
yeah.
I will say
In the Q&A, he's like, he's working on something. I'm like, next arc confirmed. Basically,
well, here's the
because
thing.
he's like that. He says something other than the actual confirmation because he wants to bait it out so hard that you think it's not gonna happen,
No.
but it is happening.
The thing with Mori, he said that he's gonna introduce Alpha 1 to Blaze Blue.
Yeah, so it's
in
gonna be
2019,
a different.
in around 2019. So it's like that means that there must be something Blaze Blue related. 2020.
Yeah, it's a different arc. It has to be with Alpha in it, so it's a different arc.
Anyways,
go that route.
about Blaze Blue Cross Guilty Gear, I don't think they're ever gonna do that unless their company
They will.
unless they have to. They have
don't need to
so
do it
many
now.
years. They have so many years in their life.
That's what I'm saying, right? They don't need to do it now. That's what they're trying to tell the fans. They don't want to do it now.
Oh, I see what you mean.
That's like
It's like in a glass fucking container that they take their
Yeah,
hammer and
like
fucking-
you know
Yeah,
how
Besides, honestly, both of them play so differently. Cross Tag, they tried their hardest to mishmash something that every character can fit into and make it easy. It's like I don't think
this
Blaze
is like
Blue and Guilty Gear
this
did that
kind of is the
mishmash.
test waters. technically.
Maybe.
YRC Easy Oi?
Yo, you
It's
know how
not the
you
test
know how
water.
you know how Final Fantasy VII Remake was like the emergency button for Square Enix?
Yeah.
Because you know that game, let's be real here, it doesn't exist. It was just something they said to get their stocks back up. But anyways, so Final Fantasy VII is that for Square Enix, and Blaze Blue Cross Guilty Gear is their last fucking button for Arc System Works, their last ditch effort.
I was
So-
thinking that same thing. I was actually thinking
So
about
they're
that.
not gonna need to do that.
If they do it, people literally buy it. Actually,
They will, but that'll be the last thing they'll do.
Mm-hmm.
I would buy it. I'm not even gonna front. I would literally be at the PSN store waiting for a digital pre-order.
Yo,
I'll keep
here's the
pressing
monkey
for
paw.
PlayStation
What?
Store over and over
Yo,
as
here's
it's
the
free.
monkey paw. Here's the monkey paw.
Okay.
They do it, and then they're like, "Hey, Blaze Blue Cross Tag worked. What we did at Blaze Blue Cross Tag worked last time." So then they're like, "Here you go, 10 characters on launch, 50
50 characters DLC!
Hey.
Damn, bro.
My eyeballs hurt.
Holy shit, calm
That
down.
actually terrified me.
$1 a piece.
That's the thing. That's what they do.
Pay $80 for the deluxe edition.
No. $3,000. It comes with a fucking Soul Bad Guy costume and a fucking body pillow of Soul Bad Guy.
Pay
It comes with a soul bad guy dildo.
And a date with Daisuke and Soul Bad Guy.
Yo, pay $6,000. You get you get all that plus you get a sex doll, a fucking new 13.
There.
No, a wife of your choice. Technically, it had to be a wife of your choice because they can't just say new 13. That's a wife
It's
of your
like,
choice.
if you pick the platinum sex doll, then you also get a free cop officer to follow you around.
Yo, I would just do that just to make people get arrested for free. I'd go walk in. I'll tell them to arrest the Best Buy manager. Just walk around, steal a TV. He won't even do shit to me.
Alright.
I have 800 TVs. Who wants one? see everyone in droves.
Alright.
But all serious, no. I would actually pick. It would be a tie between Kajun or Tsubaki for me. I don't know what I would choose, to be honest, Matt. Heart says Tsubaki, gut says Kajun, but same time my brain just says pick both. You fuck.
I think every Blaze Blue girl is actually trash.
No, you saying that makes every Blaze Blue fan want to come to your house and just
But I am a Blaze Blue fan.
burn your children. Burn your
I'm
children's
being honest.
children.
I'm being honest. It's the
They'll be at
truth.
your house burning your children's children and your
But I
children's
speak
children's
the
children.
truth. I only speak the truth, friend.
You
Stop
do say
burning
the
your
truth,
children.
But I do love the voice actors.
Yeah.
Actresses. They're the reason why I like the character.
Fair enough.
Because when I hear Kajun's voice, I'm just I literally just I just gasp. Because her voice just rolls off perfectly for that character. It actually works.
Same.
But Makoto, though, for Persona 5, that's... I need
He's just trailed off.
Yeah, Makoto makes me really thirsty.
I need to change my pants real quick.
Alright. I actually gotta get water, so what's the next topic you guys want to go into next while I go get water?
How long has this podcast been going?
This has been going on for an hour and 45 minutes.
2 hours? Yeah, there you go.
Let's just talk about stupid stuff.
Alright then.
The
Off
stuff that makes
the
no sense to
rails, V-rings, and games. There you go. Alright, I'll be right back.
I was playing Into the Groove because I have it in the garage, and I had this song that I never played, and I was just confused at what song it was. Literally, it was just a mosh pit of screams. I'm just what the fuck am I playing? And it literally had a middle finger at the end of the image. I'm just what?
Sounds about right.
I was just confused. I was what is this shit? Who gave me this file? I need to find this man. And it literally said some dank song name that make 0 sense. And I'm just and I have an anime picture that was pretty
I'm back.
hot.
Okay.
But
They're talking about Makoto make you thirsty? Wait, you're a Futaba guy.
yo, Makoto, Squirrel. We talk about Squirrel.
No, I love how all three of us were talking about different Makotos. Holy shit.
Wait,
what? It's hard to choose. It's hard for me to choose between Makoto and Futaba. Futaba's a lot more relatable for me, but at the same time, Makoto is also very high tier. So it's
Yeah.
The people be going for
The
horror.
thing is, for me, Futaba's very protect. She's not the kind of girl I'd make the main character date. I definitely protect.
It's more of a yeah. That is way more protective.
I really couldn't date a girl who's like more nerdier than me.
I love that.
I
shit.
would hate it. That would make me want to end my suffering. Oh my god.
You end your suffering by being very happy.
Oh god.
There you go. Your suffering is over, but now it's all just like smiles as you see this adorable person every day.
No. But like there's like Haru, there's Ifumi, there's
Like Ifumi was cool because she's sitting there playing Yu-Gi-Oh with Shogi, and I'm just like,
yo,
I gotta watch
I
her.
really wanted to. I think is Shogi an actual real thing?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to learn that because that seems
Basically just Japanese chess.
Yeah.
Hey, but then again, if you know chess, then you can probably beat anyone in Shogi. Oh no, but I think does it have different rules or is it the same rules? That's what
It's different stuff.
Okay, good. Then there was more reason for me to actually try.
Damn, Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet is racist. I can't make black people. Fuck. Anyway.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you serious?
Damn, I'm not getting that game now.
Are you serious? You can't make. Oh my god.
What? Like the darkest skin color I got was like, I don't know, like some type of like burnt donut looking thing, but like it's good enough for a female, but I can't see a guy wearing that. So it's kind of a problem.
Yo, that's something. Yo, that just reminded me of
No one
something.
can find you.
Yo, you guys ever seen that anime called Ghost Stories?
Yo,
No,
my god.
Oh yes.
I've never
Yo.
seen that. No.
That game's that
And, like-
that anime's dub is like the most hilarious shit ever. It's like it's like an abridged dub, but it was officially done. It
But it's
wasn't.
official, yeah.
That thing was
Fucking
so
hell, man.
weird.
They was like, fuck this game.
That game was so weird, man.
I remember how like I seen like a freaking compilation of like funny shit from that recently, and there's this one scene. It's supposed to be like super serious and shit in the actual like version of like this crazy like monster bunny that one character brought back to life, and she's like, I know I love you, but it would never work between us, and it's not because you're a bunny, but it's because you're black. And I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, that scene. Oh my god, I died.
Like they just
I died when I
literally
saw
threw the
that.
script out the window and just said, "Go on ahead," and I'm just like, "Yo."
Because you're black.
Yeah, I actually paused that.
I just died a little.
Of the episode. I literally got up my chair and actually walked outside to the bathroom and yelled, "What the fuck?"
I died laughing when I was watching. Or then the one kid, he's like, instead of actually saying lines, he's always doing weird noises. So instead of like, oh, he went that way, it goes, and then the girl makes fun of him and says, what are you, retarded? In front of his face.
I love that
Damn,
shit
that's
so much.
fucked up.
Anime of the year when it came out. And,
Yeah.
No, Garci's wing, yo. Who knows who that?
oh my god, that was when the creator of Gundam wasn't allowed to make Gundam anymore until like
Yes.
10 years
That
later.
was like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It was so,
Oh
it was
my
so
God, and
bad.
And it's only good because of its dub. The Japanese version is just boring. The dub
No,
makes it
that's
funny.
That's what I'm saying. If you watch the dub chat, you will literally thank me later because it's so funny. You'd actually be on the floor. It's
It's
worth.
like,
It's
man,
worth
what are
every
you, a
hour.
dead
It's worth
ghost?
every
Oh my
hour
God.
of that hilariousness.
It was like, you must use the spirit of the Japanese man.
The Japanese man's spirit. How do you stab him in the heart? I can't breathe.
Oh
Shit
god.
sounds great.
Yo, I seriously say Garcia's wig was like anime of the century. Of bad dubs, anime of the century.
Right?
Yo, that
Like,
decade.
it's even worse because, like, the anime itself was bad. And I'm just like,
I say who
Jesus.
remembers Garcia's wing? Everyone in my chat says, "Fuck you." instant middle finger to my face because they don't want to remember it. Every time I say Japanese man spirit, somebody's like, delete this man, ban this man off of Twitch. I'm gonna put that as my actual like follow button. Japanese man spirit. Man, and before I get banned.
Why?
For taking that TOS.
Why would you get banned?
TOS probably is like, oh, you have copyrighted follow button.
Oh.
You gotta take that off, sir. This is DJ Wheat.
Speaking of anime, is anybody watching anything new?
Ooh.
I've been
Actually watching anime.
I've been watching
Why-
something.
I haven't watched it in like so fucking long, but like I've been rewatching with a friend of mine, Hajime no Ippo. That shit is.
Yo.
That's just fun memories of that.
Wait, who's watching Ippo? Boy!
Here we go. You just
I'm
activated.
There we go.
I'm woke!
You woke him up.
Such a good anime, dude.
Dude.
So
Oh
good.
my goodness, I freaking love Ippo, and I hate the fact that no one won't pick it up so I can actually buy it.
Damn, eh?
Like, geez, like, because the, like, first 75 episodes getting an actual English dub by Genion and all that type of junk, and then they went out of business, and now they sit on Amazon for, like, $200, and I'm just like, I'm not doing that. And then nobody will...
I ain't gonna cop that, you mind.
It's like, and then nobody will pick up Ippo Rising or Ippo New Challenger, and I'm just like,
Damn.
like, then Ippo's manga is like so far like off, like the anime will never catch up.
Really? I haven't even seen the manga, but I.
Oh man, you need to read because like, dude, then like that last thing that they just did with the manga, man, oh my goodness, it got everybody heartbroken.
What? What happened?
Oh, dang, okay, whatever. Ippo's retiring.
He's retiring?
Oh, like man, dang, I really want to go into details because I want to talk about this because as soon as I heard it, I stopped working. I was like, I gotta go. I was like, yo, hold on a second. I gotta can I take a second break? I gotta go, and I just went to the car and cried.
Damn.
I read that too, dude. Trust me, I was
Like,
actually
oh my
paying.
goodness, it's so heartbreaking, man, because it was the second world rank match, and it was just like, you know, him and the coach had been working so hard on his new Dempsey roll, and like to be able to hit from all angles, and it's just like, he couldn't do it. The dude was worse than him. He could have beat him at any time, but he wanted to land that Dempsey roll, and it's just like, he couldn't do it. Nigga was punch drunk this whole time. Fuck.
Damn.
Subarashi.
I was actually pretty sad when that happened. I was like,
And it's just like, they said he's gonna keep going with the manga because there's so many characters around Ippo that are like going past him. Of course, Takamura, because you know he's a 3-weight champion now. He just unified 2 belts. Like his Russian friend Vorg, he just won a U.S. championship. Ippo's protege Itagaki, he just lost his title match to a guy who fights a lot like Ippo. And just oh man, Aoki's in line for another title match. Kimura's talking about retiring again, even though he never fucking does. Fucking shit. God, and then they keep throwing that threat that the coach could die at any time.
Oh. Whoa. Damn, that's really fucking far ahead. Holy shit.
Oh god, it's so crazy. And then like, there's a lot of good fights that the anime won't get to. Like Ippo versus Wally, man, that stuff is nuts. Wally was literally created just so like, you know, to bend the rules of boxing. He's doing things that are legal, but things that people don't do. And it's like all this stuff of like grabbing onto the ropes to stop your momentum and all that stuff, and bouncing off the corners to dodge attacks and all that type of stuff. And it's like, because he's a monkey child, that's what he does. Yeah. But whatever. And then like, dang, what else?
True. What he's saying is true though.
Just like such crazy stuff. So, like Mashipa versus like Dang, what was that one dude? The dude with the shark teeth and the bullet punches? I forgot that dude. But like, I forgot his name. But Mashiba versus like Sawada or whatever the heck his name is. That is the most brutal fight in Ippo. Just like they were going at it. They were just like, nah, like it was.
Dude, I had to stop. I actually had to stop and just take a breather.
Just like, holy crap, that match is like Mashiba just knocked that dude out the ring,
Dude,
and I
that
think
was like
lost matches for doing that.
Concert. That was like a mosh pit of like death metal of like ass beat.
Like they were like the two most dirtiest fighters in Ippo just going at it, and I'm just like, Jesus.
Damn, good times.
Sorry for all those spoilers and shit, but maybe it might get you reading.
I probably might never read the manga. I just realized. No, I'm being honest.
The man says you won't read the manga.
Like, cause it's so long, like 1,000, like what? Yeah, cause it's like 12,000 chapters right now. So 1,200, yeah, something like that.
Longer than One Piece.
Yeah, it's longer than One Piece. I mean, he's been working on it pretty long, and then he got sick for like a little bit, so he had to stop. At least it's not like Berserk, where that guy stops every time a new Idolmaster game comes out.
Or Hunter x Hunter, when he stops.
I'm waiting for someone to still make that meme. Is he still on the boat?
Just like, geez, I'm just like, oh, and it was like Berserk returning in January, and I'm sitting here like, it's February now. A new Idolmaster game literally came out last month.
Wait, is the anime even going on?
We don't talk about the anime. It doesn't
The anime, the Berserk anime? Oh boy, you mean Berserk, the CGI? You know, I don't know what that is. The Berk, Berserk, something. I don't know. Berk? Yeah, it's Berk. That's what it is.
Berk.
Speaking of like retardation, what I've been watching is Pop Team Epic.
Oh no, yo,
that's pretty good.
It's so good.
It's actually a good show.
It's like really good, but it's so stupid. Like
it works.
Yeah, it's definitely a gem. It's definitely a gem.
Mm-hmm. Yo, that the OP for that show is like actually like it's super good, but it doesn't deserve to be so good.
He's watching Pop Team Epic, Mr. Jaybizl.
Oh.
Like, it's not even something I can explain. You have to watch it to like.
Yes, just watch
it. No, that's literally that. If you don't watch, like, I told my friend to watch Pop Team. Everybody's like, "What's it about?" I'm like, "Dude, just watch it, because I can't explain anything to you." And he's like, "Oh, you're like," I'm like, "Dude, just watch it. Do you want me to send you a link to the show?" And he watched it. He's like, "Okay, now I know what you mean."
Not really. No, it's just like. It's not funny without the context. You need to watch it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said to him. He literally just said, "Okay, now I know what you mean." How
it absolutely is. I can promise you that much.
It's batshit insane in my opinion.
Like to me, it's
think you can trust me.
It's like to me, it feels like, you know how like back in the day there was Azumanga Daioh, where it was like had some pretty balls to the walls, like weird moments and funny ass shit that was kind of random, and then like. But it was still mostly a pretty like light-hearted show, more or less. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then years later, we got Nichijou, which was kind of in a similar vein, but it went a little bit more crazy. To me,
Nichijou is really nice. I actually read the manga. It's really nice. I really like
it. Nichijou's. But Pop Team Epic is like the logical conclusion to that, where it's just no more of that light-hearted shit of like the pretense of being like a lighthearted, nice-ass show that has some crazy moments. It's just all the crazy moments.
What the fuck are these things?
So I'm guessing you finally Googled it, huh?
Yeah, what is this shit?
He has dropped some balls.
Just watch it, trust me.
Alright, I'm watching first episode, and if I'm not down, then...
I'm not down, oh my goodness.
He has 2 words.
I don't know, man. Like, the anime test is you have to watch the first 3 episodes.
Yeah,
that's how
and the thing about that show is
fair.
It's very fair. How's that not fair?
Here's the thing.
That's an hour. That's a movie's length.
No. Here's the thing. The thing about Pop Team Epic. The thing about Pop Team Epic is that each episode is dubbed twice in either female voices or male voices. So technically, each
What?
episode is
Yeah.
only about 10 or so minutes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can, but
That's- I
but
guess
the thing
that's
about it, the thing is that each of the two dubs, like the Japanese voices dubs, whatever, they have their own jokes between the two every now and for some. Like most of the jokes are the same, but some of them will have specific little extra jokes between the two. But it still comes down to preference here and there. I tend to usually watch it in the male voices because a lot of the voice actors are like actual ones you'll know, like Norio Wakamoto and I forgot what the fucking name
Yeah,
is.
one of them had like Cell and Frieza, I think.
Yeah, Cell and Frieza's voice.
Yeah.
I know the female ones have some pretty famous voice actors too,
Yeah.
voice actresses, and they're also pretty. When they go crazy, it's like really hilarious. When they go crazy too, it's like wow, it's a good ass show. That's all I can say. And again, the OP is like actually like super lit.
It's like Saturday.
It's pretty crazy, yeah.
It doesn't deserve to be lit. That's what I'm saying. Like it's too. The opening theme is too good.
It's like it doesn't deserve it, but it's worth it.
Yeah, like it's so good. But I'm like, wait, why?
That's that hype. You gotta get a hype.
Yeah, I do.
Damn, this character creator for Sword Art Online fed a bullet. Despite not letting me make black people, this has some nice starter off hair.
Whoa.
Starter off hair. When does a game have starter off hair, Kappa?
Starter
I don't know.
pack
What
hair.
I don't know. It's just like just all this hair from like the characters in the game, and then it's like here's some random hair from Freedom Wars, and I'm just like, oh, because reuse assets. Okay, cool.
Ryu assets.
Oh my god.
Hello,
Sure
kid.
you can. Anyway,
Yo, speaking of reused assets, shouts to Puzzle Fighter on mobile being fucking shit.
oh god.
Literal pay to win.
Pay to win puzzles now on eBay. Anyway,
Hey, speaking of pay to win, how about them saves of Metal Gear Survive, huh?
I want to die.
Yeah.
wait,
Got him.
remember Metal Gear Survive is not a dating game. Anyway,
Yo, what if it was?
Whoa, what if it
Thinking emoji.
I think people are gonna on purpose try and make dating out of it now because they said that.
Yo, do it. I would like to laugh at them.
Yo, but to be fair, this isn't the first time that like fucking Metal Gear Online game had like it separated like save files and shit, where you had to like pay for additional slots. 'Cause I remember Metal Gear Online on MGS4. You'd create a character, and then you'd see like, oh, additional character slots. You have to pay money for it. I think it was like $5.99 each. But then you find out that it was tied to the console. So I remember on my console, my brother made his character file, and I was like, okay, he made his play, he's playing the game, blah blah. I go to play on my account, and it shows his thing. I was like, hold on a second, it's tied to the whole console. I gotta pay money to play my own character on my own account, but it couldn't use his thing. But yet the dumbest thing was that PlayStation 3 had this big issue, except for like a very small number of games. One of which being Scott Pilgrim versus the World, by the way.
Yo,
Where
that game was fire.
that game was super fire.
Stop it.
But the thing about the PS3 was that you couldn't use like multiple accounts at once when playing a game. So like say like let's say like in local play I'm saying, not from online. Like let's say I have, I got my created characters on Soul Calibur 4, and then this guy's account on the same PS4 or same PS3 has some characters too. That person would have to remake the same characters on my account or vice versa, or else we can't play if he shares characters or save data and shit. But yet Metal Gear Solid 4's MGO is all like, hey, fucking character slots are tied to the whole console. Like, what is going on? This has to stop.
It's time to stop.
So when I hear that Metal Gear Survive has save data slots tied as a microtransaction, I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh my god, my character opened her mouth and she looked like she was about to take in the biggest dick. Goodness.
Same.
Insert dojins here.
Oh god. The Gun Gale Dojins are so good though.
Fill my
Anyway,
scat hatch. My scat hatch.
she opened her mouth again. I'm sad.
Bruh.
She looks like Laura when she opens her mouth. Just retarded.
Ta-da! Time for next round.
Oh my goodness. No.
I'm
No.
gonna kill myself because Street Fighter V exists.
Yeah, same.
No, I'd still play that before I play Fighters.
I'm gonna just drink all the Tide Pods in the world.
I'm just gonna get better at KOF. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be the American that beats the Mexicans.
Good luck.
I'm gonna evolve. I'm gonna go even further beyond.
Yo, let's play some Clay Fighters.
Oh, Clay Fighters is sick.
Mystico.
Time to play Vanguard Princess.
Yo. Nah, we'll go even further. Let's play PlayStation All Stars.
Damn.
Wait, what? We're playing?
I actually wanted to play that game, but
Are you okay?
Download.
Are you okay?
We got
I
something?
remember playing that like free for plus, and I still felt bad.
Which game?
Yeah, I remember I played that
PlayStation
game and I
All-Stars.
just said, okay, I'm done.
Okay,
it was like $2 on a sale, so I bought it. And then my Vita wouldn't download it, and I called them. They fucking refunded me.
okay, so which game you guys talking about?
PlayStation All Stars.
Oh no, fuck that game.
Yeah, I love that game. What are you talking about? It's like Smash, isn't it?
No.
It's
It's like the best kind of trash.
I'm just kidding. It's actually pretty bad, even for a Smash clone. It's still pretty bad, actually.
It's bad, but I'll over.
I'll give-
There are no buts. There are no
I'll
buts.
play it over Melee, no.
There are no buts. It doesn't matter how much you don't like Melee. Like, it is objectively, and I never say this. This is a Saito quote. It is objectively worse.
Objective. That's
Yo,
subjective
I will give
so
PlayStation All Stars.
She has to emphasize the ooh in it.
Yo,
What's
I
up,
will
what's
give
up, what's up?
I'll give PS All Stars one thing over all the other Smash clones that came out recently. One thing. At least
What?
that game actually has a Samus function.
Oh.
Because Colonel Reddick, he was basically Samus function.
Right.
But like all the other fucking Smash clones, they'll have like 30-something characters, and none of them will be a fucking Samus.
I actually enjoyed Colonel Reddick. He was fun. He was nice.
He's actually pretty good.
Damn, Grimjaw in the chat is
Radic was
livid right
like
now.
my favorite. Whole roster. I
He's
mained
pissed.
that man.
I used the evil. I think it was Evil Cole or Good Cole. I forget one of them. And Raiden.
So riding with the breakdancing.
Yo, but then they nerfed one of them, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I
I
mained
forgot
Cat.
who they nerfed. I really did. I think it was Red.
Yo, and then they nerfed them, and then I picked fucking Cat.
Yeah, but
I
I
was
was
like,
Proper the Rapper in that game.
I was like,
yeah,
fuck it.
Rapper was fun. He's a fun character.
Good, because I probably made him.
You know how dumb it is. People have been asking for another PlayStation. Like, I'm like, why? Why? You see how horrible it's up. You see how bad the game sells, and the company like left. I got this pushed by Sony. Like, bruh. Don't become a next Evolution Studios.
Rapper the Rapper for Evo.
Rapper Evil. Yo, is the voice actor gonna scam a fan for it to get it?
Oh no, not again.
Little good. I gotta wash
Like-
the dishes.
3 in the fucking morning.
Yo,
Yeah, it's pretty late.
yo, we've been on this for like
let's
2
go,
hours and 10
let's
minutes.
go. Sleep, yeah, my whole body is...
Alright, anybody got, I guess we'll go into our closing statements and such. Anybody got anything they want to plug?
Yeah, play Gundam Versus, please. Just for me.
No. Stop playing that game. It's like
Hashtag
play Gundam Versus when you tell Bandai America to actually update the information. So when the game updates, we actually can see what updated instead of having
Yeah,
GG Space translate everything. Also, yeah, forget you Bandai for like not letting us get the premium G sound pack as DLC when you let that fly in Japan. Okay, I mean I can't even fight people because I don't have turn a turn and stand up to the victory. Forget you.
Specific songs, eh?
I know, because I was like, I want to beat people fast to stand up to the victory, because it's just like, stand up to the victory, Ishimono. Okay, I'm done. But anyway. Oh, and they had Beyond the Time in the pack. I just want to just, like, go around people with Kapool and just shoot them in the back and just be like, Beyond the Time.
Oh, no.
I trust you forever.
It's like, now that we got like a build fighter unit in the game, and it's just all like, I get to listen to that one build fighter song, and it's just like, I knew they were gonna pick the one that wasn't the first opening. They always pick that second opening, and that second opening is lame.
Down the sky, Takayu Kamagate,
No, Rick Gundam wins first opening.
It's just like,
Oh my god.
I can't beat people up to turn a turn, and I'm so mad. And I'm just like, turn a turn, and then Kapool just comes up behind you and just shoots you in the back.
Might as well plug a few things.
Alright, what do you got?
I'm gonna be running a netplay tournament in March via Midnight Hour TV, which is a Twitch channel. But besides that, I do stream every so often. You guys can find me on my social media, which is Dippykun all the way around. So pretty much it. Hashtag BearFlu 2018. Hashtag BearAIDS 2018. We need to get that trending.
What netplay tourney? What games are they playing?
Oh, I haven't revealed it yet, so keep an eye on my Twitter.
Is this gonna be exclusive?
No.
To this podcast right now?
Oh, you guys want me to drop it here? All right.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
We're playing Teletubbies on PS1.
With a few people because I have a team that really has been thoroughly thinking about it, and I've suggested to them we were thinking of Dragon Ball Fighters first because we wanted to get that out of the way because fuck that hype train. But Under Night in Birth because why not? It fits the theme, so might as well.
All right.
I understand.
There you go. A lot of people are probably gonna be like, "What the hell? Why this podcast? You fuck."
Because it was like some random podcast where just like only that one Ethiopian guy listens to.
Yeah.
Yo, at least that one Ethiopian guy can get ready for Under Night in Birth, okay? Like, don't
Get ready for that.
An African.
Yo.
No, the true Dippykun fan will find.
He's like, I am ready. I'm going to get in the lab, and then I'm going to play some Inkadoo, and I'm going to body them.
They're gonna look for the lore.
If there's actual webcams in this, dude, my whole body literally just shifted out to the. Oh my god. Once I heard that, dude, I died. I could not move.
My skin is cold.
Oh no.
Crawling in my skin.
Oh god, why?
I'm done. Yo, somebody literally give me like the freaking like command grab from Zangief, please, so I can just never speak of that song.
Muscle power, Kinyoki Senkei. There you go.
And that's how you know our Mika never became a wrestler again.
Yeah, she got the muscle power.
No, I gave her the bear
she had the Dojin power, if you catch my drift.
Oh yeah.
I just gave her bear AIDS.
Combined.
Literally though. Hashtag BearAIDS 2018 and hashtag
bear flu and bird AIDS.
Yeah, bear flu and BearAIDS. We're doing it. We're gonna make that a meme. We're gonna make that a meme.
Bear flu 2018.
Everyone would be so confused on why is it called BearAIDS and bear flu.
Watch out for hypersyphilis in 2019.
No. It's gonna be called Hyper EX plus Alpha 2 syphilis.
Hyper syphilis Z.
Euro drift syphilis. You just slip on the floor. Deja vu plays every time you fall down. You just don't want it to happen. No, when you start running, gas plays in the background.
Dang.
The tank memes.
Who's next?
Yeah, but like I said before, that's happening on Midnight Hour, which will start in March. I haven't picked the date of March, but it's gonna be on a Wednesday, and probably 2 tournaments of that. So, and that at the end of the year, cash prize maybe.
Whoa.
Just to be announced.
Tibia.
TBA. So people don't jump the gun and nearly come at my throats on Twitter, because that has happened already.
Oh wow.
Like, will there be a money match? I'm like, oh hell no, this man. Somebody actually did that to me once. I'm not even kidding. Some guy yelled at me, yo, money match me. 1st to 10, Skullgirls. I'm like, I didn't even know how to play that game. Anyways, but okay. There you go. Whoever's next, go on ahead.
Who next?
Who is next? That's a good question.
Whoever wants to be next.
Big thinking emoji, the biggest think.
Well, Devil May Cry some more, man. Come on.
Yo, where?
Well, welcome.
Not like this.
Is disappeared. He fell asleep on us.
No, he's still alive. He's still alive.
His mic died again.
Mike.
Wait, who?
Nick,
All right, Nick. Let me know what you want to shill. I'll shill it for you. It's a Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry 7.
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry 9.
I'm waiting for him to say. I'm just waiting for him to say. Zero May Cry best team.
Fuck that team, by the way. Holy shit.
Also, shoutouts to Illusion, the hentai game company, because they about to some shit, and I'm just like, yo.
Dude.
I'm just like, yo, official English? Now I can, like, actually see the word hand instead of claw. Anyway.
He says something. Oh, he says, stream on Twitch. Something about PT.
Alright,
RT, my brain is super dead.
Calm down. Alright, my man's NickMayCry streams 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time. It's art and video games.
And hentai. Wink,
Yo,
wink.
art sounds lit.
I mean, I assume that's what art is, and of course, it's
hentai is art.
Y'all gotta calm down. Y'all gotta calm down. Let me shill my man. His mic ain't working. I think we all need to shill his Twitch. That's twitch.tv/NickMayCry.
Twitch.tv/NickMayCry.
Alright, I said art, not hentai, so everybody calm down.
Make hentai. Make hentai.
I assume it is PG-13. Nick, you got
I'm too excited. I'm already excited.
Switch it to Nick May hentai. Oh no.
PG-13.
It's too late now. I'm already sold. I'm gonna be asking.
Hashtag Nick May hentai 2018.
Alright.
Yeah, people be like,
guys.
why is this guy trending? Why does he have May Cry and not hentai?
Yeah, you know what? I would like to give some shout outs to
Hentai character creators, though.
Yeah.
trust me on this one. I would like to give some shout outs to Claudio Hopkick. Da! This is for you.
Da!
Da! Everybody say it with me. Da!
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 Dab?
Dab, yeah. Claudio's moves are all just him dabbing on his people, like a bunch of people. I swear to God, that's all it is.
Da!
Damn.
Wait. I want to give another shout. Shoutouts to boxing matches as a meme for 2018. People, Scarce versus Keemstars actually might happen. Oh my God.
What?
It actually might happen because something is going down. I'll watch it. Yo, I'll pay front row seats for that match. I actually go to England for that. Skip work and everything.
What the hell is wrong with people?
Yo, Killer Meme Star and Scarce? Yo. What's up, guys? Scarce here. Walk out. Yo, I literally actually try to pull that up, but suck at actually walking from a
Alright, shoutouts to Aurora Borealis. That's my shoutouts.
Same.
Shoutouts to Fruit
God
Roll-Ups.
damn it.
Alright, it's pretty late. We should call it a night.
Alright.
Yeah, I got handout games to play.
Brams, might be the god.
Alright, so I'll plug in a couple small things. First things first. If you have been following before, I said in the past that I was possibly canceling the Mega Man retrospective. It's right now on permanent hiatus because YouTube is fucking retarded, and they've officially taken off my monetization. So, so if you guys,
Press F.
yeah, press F for specs. If you guys really want to actually get this series started to actually happen, then well, give me your motherfucking money, bitch. Patreon.com/determined Saito. That's the only way I can make money now on fucking YouTube. So yeah, if you guys really want this to actually happen, you'd have to start, making it possible, because motherfuckers gotta eat.
True, it's unfortunate
So
from YouTube actually.
So I don't get motherfucking homeless.
Well, it's pretty disappointing from YouTube side, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like they did it in response to bigger YouTubers fucking up, but yet us smaller guys have to take the actual what's the word? Like
Take the fall.
we take the fall and get all the actual consequences, while Logan Paul can go taser a fucking rat for no reason.
What the fuck?
I'm guessing the idea is like they don't want somebody else to get big doing that kind of stuff, but I mean people are gonna get big doing that kind of stuff anyways, and
Yeah.
the big people who are doing that stuff are gonna keep doing that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing stopping them. Pretty unfortunate, but yeah.
It'll never end.
You know what else never ends?
Yeah.
It will never end, man.
This podcast never ends.
This stream.
This podcast
This
will
stream.
never
It
end.
feels like it's never gonna
That's actually the plot twist. I will keep it.
Impromptu podcast.
Impromptu podcast never ends.
I'm out. You'll never take me alive,
The actual truth is, the stream itself has actually been offline for a while.